Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome in to the official start to the Harry Potter 2 PC Bingo Tournament 2025, which is now finally gonna see the light of YouTube as well. Probably one of the most requested tournaments, which I'm very happy to see. I'm happy that a lot of people have been looking forward to it. And now it's finally, slowly but surely, gonna be uploaded to YouTube. We've done a couple of those tournaments in the past, so there's a lot of playlists for you to watch if you enjoy this concept and if you haven't seen them yet. But the 2025 edition, which happened last November/December, is the most recent one that we did. And honestly, without wanting to take things too far ahead, man, it was an exciting tournament with twists and turns and just an overall incredibly high level of play. But before we get into this entire tournament, we have to do one thing. We have to draw the groups, which traditionally is always day 0 of the tournament. And I'll explain a lot more throughout this video, but basically the idea is that we do a couple of offline seeding matches where everyone does some bingo runs and the times get recorded, and based on how good your times are, you have a better position in the seeding pots. But this year it was a little bit different than before, because instead of the usual 20, we had 22 people signing up for this tournament and completing their seeding matches, which was a little bit too much for me to handle, so I've decided I'll have a little play-in session with the bottom 3 of the seedings that basically face each other and then decide who claims the last spot in this tournament. One of them, Human, unfortunately had some tech issues, so he was kind of out before the play-ins even started. So it was between Nedia and Chips. So on top of getting the draw here, you also get to see their play-in best of 3 match. I'd also like you to check out the video description. As per usual, it has absolutely everyone involved in this tournament. The runners, commentators, counters, everyone who's helped out and did their part to make this great. So please check all of their channels out. But I'll leave most of the other yapping to past me. It's been way too long of an intro. Enjoy some bingo, it's finally back, which I'm really happy about. And have fun. Thank you so much for watching the tournament. We've made it to, I guess, officially the first day of the Bingo Tournament 2025. Because it is like sort of officially unofficial, the first match of the tournament, because we have a small playoff match. Because this year we had a lot of people signing up for the bingo tournament, and it was a bit more than we could really logistically handle in a bingo tournament. So we are having basically, the idea was to have our last 3 seeds from the seeding that we've done offline, basically to determine everyone's skill, and the idea was to have them play each other for like the last remaining spot in the tournament. Unfortunately, one of them, Human, has tech issues, totally out of his control, but he cannot play, which is a bit unfortunate. So instead, we now have a best of 3 match between 2 people. In this case, Chips, or Chipsikov, who's also hosted the Russian version of the bingo tournament, which is pretty cool, the glitchless version, and Nedia, who is, you know, first time in bingo, both of them first time in bingo here on this channel. So I think it's going to be a pretty exciting match. And before we head in, I want to very quickly hit you all with a small explanation on how Lockout Bingo actually works, and then we're going to get this going. But before we get into today's event, let's talk about how the Harry Potter 2 PC Bingo Lockout rules work. Matches are always a 1 versus 1, with one of the players being a red and the other player being navy. Both runners are presented with a bingo board of 5 × 5 goals that can be achieved within Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PC. Whichever runner manages to complete any of those goals first can check it off in their color, and that goal is then locked and cannot be claimed by the other runner for the entire duration of this match. And whichever runner manages to claim more than half the board, so in this case 13 goals, is the winner of the match. Pretty simple, right? And here we are, now we've actually made it. We're here with everyone involved, with our runners and our commentators. So I, very warmly welcome both Nadia and Chips, our contestant of this match, to the first playoff. Welcome in, you two. I guess I want to ask you just one question before we kick this off, because I know the nerves are high and the heart rate is high. But what are your thoughts about this playoff? Just asking broadly.
Oh, I will nail this one. Like we will cross. That's my thought.
Okay. I like the confidence quite a lot.
Before tourney, my aim was 1 win, and this playoff is good chance to do it, because in a group with 5 or 6 players, I think it was more hard. It will be harder.
I think that's actually a very good point. I think both of you have a very nice first match. I'm very thankful as well that both of you agreed to do it like this. Because, you also completed the seeding, so I think you should definitely be playing some matches in this tournament. So I'm happy that we can sort it out like this. But yeah, I think if there's no any further questions, then we're good to go. And we're good to kick this off, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave the countdown to Sheriff.
Okay, kicking off first lockout match of Bingo 2025 in 3, 2, 1, go! Bingo!
Good luck, Bingo.
Go.
Also, just... oh, there we go, it's sorted.
Yeah.
So what do we have on card? Was this I wonder, do you pick this randomly, or were you like, you know what, I'm going to give them a fun one to start off with?
I wish, but no, I feel like that would be a bit, could be riggable. So, no, I usually just go with the flow and whatever we have. I don't know if there's many synergies on this board, I have to be honest. So far, I don't see very much.
I'm seeing a triple boom slang. That's the strongest synergy by far.
I didn't see the third goal.
Yeah, no, neither did I at first. That's a lot of boom slang.
That is a lot of boom slang.
And also then with the heads as well, and the spiders, you can get quite close to a lot of goals quite quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a start over there.
Yeah, I feel like there's kind of almost no other place to go with that synergy. It's kind of what you have to start with, which is always kind of scary because it means you're gonna be in a race almost inadvertently.
Yep, and it's also the 3 goals where there are some tricks that you could do to finish jumpless faster without passing by the frogs, but I think most people would do all 3 because you go past all of it anyway if you're doing it jumpless. So I don't even necessarily think they could do the thing of, I'll skip one of the goals to try and get the other 2. It might just be a flat out race for the 3.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I guess since we have some time and since it's technically the first match of the tournament, we can maybe, I did have the explanation video, but just to summarize it real quick, they can do any of those goals. It's an open world client, so they can enter any level they want. There's no story or anything to sit through, and whoever gets a goal and marks it first has that goal certain. The only way to unmark it is if you die, but as long as you don't die, they're gonna have it until the end of the match, and whoever has 13 goals, so more than half, is gonna win, or is the winner. So let's see where they're going.
So it looks like both going into the grounds, so potentially both the boom slang. Nedia does have a bit of a delay going into it. I think a bit of loads, but also I think a cutscene was accidentally not skipped straight away.
Ooh, yeah, that's possible.
Which doesn't help too much. But yes, the predictable boom slang start, it seems.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a, if it's your very first lock-on match, you're also very nervous usually, so
Yeah.
it can happen that
Yeah.
you still check the board and don't instantly skip the cutscene. That's gonna put Nadia in a very big disadvantage straight away.
100%. And obviously with the glitchless tournament that was organised, Chips does have a bit more experience of doing lockout matches, or struggling a bit with that first, with the heads there. That's quite the disadvantage. Oh, okay, so Chips is skipping jumpless. Interesting.
That is interesting.
So
yeah.
if Nedia doesn't jump, then they can still get this one.
Yeah, I suppose Chips is rightfully so assuming that they're in a race, because there's so many golds in Boomslang, and if you skip jumpless, it gives you the small advantage that you can at least get 2 golds and trade it for 1. So it's a very smart idea, and instantly marks the tentacular heads.
So I wonder what Nedia will do about this.
Because this is a tough situation, because now if Nadia sees it, then yeah, what do? You know you're not alone in Boomslang at the very least.
Yeah. So like in a level like Boomslang, if I got sniped on one, I would usually go rush for the other ones, since it is a fairly short level.
Yeah, I do agree.
But of course,
Yep.
I guess Nedia won't know that Chips hasn't done jumpless, so potentially when Chips marks the frogs, they might end up warping out. No, it's still in the level. Okay. That will probably serve them well in the end, because it's that they can get at least a jumpless goal.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Very bold move, to be honest, to stay in Boomslang, but maybe could know from how quickly Chips got the heads that jumpless was probably skipped, but yeah.
Yeah, potentially. Still, no, not fully doing the heads. Good. So where does Chips go now? Into Willow, it seems. So what do we have in Willow? 3 gargoyles, and I guess also can potentially get 2 arm stands.
And it is a quick goal. It's a very nice one to kind of quickly pick up as you're in the area anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
A bronze card at the end, I guess, for 25. It's an interesting board. It has not too many things to count, I feel like. I mean, cards are not that difficult.
This is also one of the least spell challenge boards I think I've ever seen doing bingo. We've got the big star goal and Victory Secret and Secrets in Defindo, but I think that's it, if I'm not completely missing something.
Yeah, which is horrible with the 33 challenge stars.
That is pretty evil of the board.
You're never gonna get those if you don't go to the challenges. So if it comes down to that, they will probably collect stars for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
now
okay.
they're both on the board. Nadia completing Boomslang without jumping.
It's good getting your first goal on the board.
Yeah. And it is, kind of the 2 versus 1 trade that Chips was probably going for.
Yeah.
So it worked out
So
in his
Chips
favor.
probably feeling actually quite good about the decision to skip jumpless by seeing that
Even though the
they
heart
were
rate went up.
indeed in the ring. Yeah.
I think it was 120 in the intro, now it's more like 140.
God, I still remember my first lockout match, and God, it's a stressful experience.
Oh god, it is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly not to be underestimated that the fact that Chips already played in his tournament, the glitchless bingo, it helps a lot to keep your nerves together.
Yeah, for sure.
Having some experience and all that. But Ned is going for the bean boxes, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, so we've got 7 bean boxes, so you can get very close to all of those just from these levels, just from the grand staircase.
I think
Looks like
would be on 3, 4 after this, so that's already a pretty good chunk of them done. And then might head into the chamber, maybe? I mean, it's a double synergy, you get a lot of cauldrons. It's kind of one of the best calls, I would say. Spiders as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. So That's yeah, two goals just from chamber plus some of the extras, so definitely a good choice. Meanwhile, Chips has lost a match by I think that was more like 290 points, so very rough run for Gryffindor.
Yeah. But it is 4 goals for Chips. Oh my god, and Myrtle slams the door.
So Nedia is very angry with Myrtle.
Understandable, that was rude. That was very rude. Yeah, I don't know what even is in the bathroom. Is the gnomes in there?
I potentially wanted to pick up ingredients and a gnome to brew with, which
Yeah.
I think using the gnome in the bathroom for that goal is underrated.
It is pretty fast actually, so that's some good bingo knowledge, which I respect a lot. Like it's in my opinion very good to see, because the level of bingo has come so much, like came a long way during this year. I feel like people are very good now, and even though they are within our 3 lowest seats, they know what they're doing. You know, they're good at bingo, so.
Oh, 100%.
It's exciting to see people play. So Nadia is gonna pick up the 5th beanbox, and then there's one more in Dumbledore's office. But yeah, the 7th one is a bit annoying.
6th only, unfortunately. We'll need to go to a spell challenge.
Yeah,
to
fine.
get
Yeah.
get the 7th. Oh, Chips is about to have a very relatable experience with these tentaculars.
Yeah, they're awful.
I definitely haven't recently been a victim of these tentacular.
They work so poorly, but he gets them in the end, so that is 4 more to the count.
18 is very annoying because that's nearly enough from just Boomslang and Forest, but you still need a bit more.
But Chip's in a good position to mark that goal. There's also another interesting strategical component to lockout that I guess we can talk about. I don't know if they're gonna do it in this match, but technically you do not have to mark your goals instantly. So whatever you reach, you can withhold it until any time, really. It can be used as a strategical thing. Oh.
Okay, the safe book is there, but remember to do the spiders again.
It's not the worst death, but it's a bit annoying.
But no, definitely holding goals is kind of, yeah, when you get to some of the higher matches in the tournament, definitely something we'll be seeing a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No!
Oh!
Second
I can
death.
feel Chips' pain.
Yup. That usually only happens
That
in
was
Jumblers
rough.
dying twice there, but the pixies can always kill you.
So now, is Nedia gonna go try and have a date with Gnome again, or are they just gonna go straight in?
But let's hope Myrtle doesn't slam the door again.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Was lucky that time.
Nice. That worked very well.
Can you grab that ledge? Yes.
Yeah. Both of them, thankfully, left and right. So, okay, so Ned is getting the gnome, so that's probably the idea. And I think that's, once again, a very good strat and very good bingo knowledge to using this gnome for the potion.
Yeah, 100%. Like, the bingo knowledge and the game knowledge of knowing the things here is very good.
Yeah.
Terrified that they were about to fall, but luckily not.
Yeah, that is the worst feeling if you fall down and you have to wait for Myrtle again. Oh god, that's an interesting war.
Oh my god.
That gnome
That
was on a
reminds me
mission.
of last year's Tourney where you got a gnome stuck in a wall walking forest.
I don't even remember that, so I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, very nice save and very nice potion. That's the second goal, so makes it a 4-2. But Nadia is very close on bean boxes. Does not go to chamber though, interestingly enough.
Very slow goals because you have to do all of chamber to get into it. I think I was hoping for a card there, but not in that spirit.
He's
And
also
that's a bit of
chamber.
a snipe from Chips as well, because I imagine Chips was gonna wanna brew with a gnome here.
Oh yeah, you can do that at the end of Forest. I kind of forgot about that, you're right. Also, a small difference that I've noticed, Chips is collecting cards. I don't think Ned has done that so far. So if it goes like, you know, the full distance, it's usually pretty good to have cards. There's 2 goals at least. Oh god, that is a loud Aragog.
Been a whole year since you've been on Aragog Watch.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting every time that Aragog is gonna blow our eardrums out.
So Ned getting some armor stands and a bronze card. Will they go into Slytherin now to... No.
So Ned is
no.
also collecting cards. I guess I take back my words in that case.
Bad feeling that they're going to go in Forest. And Chips is holding the goal, so we are seeing holding happening.
Yeah, it's interesting, even holding the spider goal, but I guess it does give away the info that he basically went to Forest.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit risky, because for all Chips knows, it is Forest that Nedia had brewed the gnome in, so maybe he just assumed that Nedia would have marked. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that is
Oh, just not in time.
Oh, that
Nedia
is not
noticed
good.
it. Oh, that's rough. That was like a second, if even that.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking maybe it's still like good for Ned to, you know, not go into Forest. But did not see it. I think still did not see it. Or is going for the spiders, which I'm confused that Chips didn't mark the spiders. Like, he should have this, right?
Guess. I'm fairly sure he got the Re and Boomslang. Maybe he missed first in Forest?
That's possible? But then it's still... oh yeah, then it would be 11, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, then we'll not. So potentially we'll go to Slytherin to get those goals as well as some spiders.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're also seeing our second runner be trolled by these. See, my problem with these is that whereas with the normal tentaculars, you kind of go for the outside of it, it kind of is more like the inside of the big one, which is what gets me super confused.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I have to say, I respect that Ned is staying in Forest. I mean, there's still some things to pick up, some progress towards some goals, so it does make sense.
For sure, yeah. I hope they have seen the board, though.
Oh yeah, I hope so too. Oh, that was barely enough to die from fall damage. Now that
I didn't know you'd get full damage from there.
Oh, yeah, that is rough.
Luckily, they still did collect the safe book, though. Too much of a setback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good thing. At least there's a safe book before this room, but still. Now doing the faster way down, though, with the Spondrified top.
And the way to guarantee you won't die from the full damage.
Yep. And I'd wonder if Nedia's gonna snipe the spider goal. Like, Chips isn't Goyle, which I don't think has any spiders.
No.
He's probably one off. Yeah. So it might be that Nedia's gonna get this, I think. So that is a pretty good snipe.
I think so, and I'm fairly sure Nedia got all three in Boomslang.
I think so too, yeah. On the way up, yeah. So what is Chips going for here, actually, in Goyle? I guess the final Tentaculars and all the secrets. And complete Goyle, oh yeah,
And
that
complete.
is a very good choice.
I'd missed secrets and you'd missed complete, so
Yeah.
good combo.
We work well together, is good.
So riddle me this. What made that spider web in Goyle, if there aren't any spiders here?
I know. Ooh.
Oh no.
Another death by Chips in Goyle, so those are a bit frequent. I do like his routing a lot, though. I think it's pretty nice so far, but he does die a little bit.
Yeah. He does lose the spider's goal, as we thought.
Mm-hmm. Very nice snipe.
It's
So-
6-3.
So very good that Nadia stuck around in the forest and was able to pick that up. But yeah, as you were saying though, like you would think Goyle is a level that should have spiders, right?
Yeah. Where are the spiders? Where are the flower pots? Come on. What's
Exactly,
going on?
same for flower pots. Like it's outside, it's a garden. It's even called like, wait, what is it called?
I think it's called the gardens or something
gardens,
like
right? I
that.
think so, yeah.
Officially.
So how is there no flower pots?
Guess Sprout was just being lazy with this one.
Didn't want to put them there anymore, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, that's too far from my greenhouse. I just want the water.
Could be. Okay, so Chips is on the hunt for secrets. Is gonna... Oh, I thought mark something. Oh yeah, marks the tentaculus. That's very smart, because they were pretty close, both.
Nadia probably doing some thinking.
Oh, is going to the dungeon. I hope not to Goyle. That would be a bit devastating.
But I am a bit concerned because they've kind of been doing heads as well, so...
I mean, Goyle is the level with the most synergies left. Also, nice armor stance. Good to keep that in mind. I think both of them have been collecting those quite well.
They have.
Those are definitely empty. So, which level is it gonna be? It's gonna be by core, maybe?
Looks like... Secret. Is that all entry hall secret? No, so maybe just thinking that. Oh no, there is a oh god. Why is it that as soon as you get into the commentator's booth, you just cannot read a board?
That it is weird, right? It's so much easier to read when you're playing. I don't know.
Yeah, because there is indeed 25 wizard cards. So yes, collect silvers is a good idea.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Okay, Nadia's going to Slytherin, which does have the Malfoy gnome and a lot of armor stands. So once again, good synergy going for that. And even
For sure.
cauldrons.
Yeah, a couple cauldron finished armor stands.
Ooh, also, damn, Chips is doing this from above, which is something I struggle with a lot. So I respect that. I think he struggled slightly as well, but still, it's nice to see.
Because I can't be the only one struggle.
Yeah, it's still impressive that he goes for it. It's not easy to hit those like properly.
No, it's the weirdest hitboxes, and it's strange as well because it's not even like we're doing any glitches to get into the position of hitting them from here. Like a player could very well just walk there and see, oh, some switches, and then and then they just get completely screwed over.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's obviously intended to go down for it, but I do agree. Like they're just there.
Yeah.
Ooh, also, Nadia is at bridge skip. That one looks pretty good.
I'm not gonna. Okay. They were just slightly too late, bro.
I think the main issue was the throw of the gnome, because if you throw a gnome in mid-air, you get pushed back because of animations. So I don't think it's possible to actually make that while throwing the gnome.
You can't make it. I think it's extremely tight to make it with the gnome in hand to the end.
In hand, you can, yeah.
Yeah, lag jump in can, although sometimes it's like very reliable and sometimes not.
True, yeah. But you know, the casual way works as well. Did the gnome... Oh no, he's there, okay. I got a bit worried about the gnome. He's still there.
Playing babysitter with this gnome.
Chips is about to finish Goyle now as well. He's gonna get 2 goals from it, which is pretty good. But it was a long Goyle, I have to say. Like, he was there for a while.
Yeah, it was fairly long. I mean, I guess also to get quite a few cards, so I guess not too far off 25. Like, obviously, on the first hair. Nice boost. Get out. Mm-hmm. Oh, can you make this jump?
Well,
apparently you can.
Apparently. Good to know that.
Should be good on secrets. I missed counter, but if you check.
Oh, I checked. Yeah, that was all 8.
Ned, please don't spend too long here. Your gnome will kill itself.
I was thinking that he likes jumping down there, but
He's alive.
he's okay for now. I hope he stays alive. When I think
Ned doesn't have boom on.
no, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. I think Chips is going very hard for the cards now, which makes sense. It's like 2 golds basically that you can get with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And he is already on 9. So 13, once again, to remind everyone, is the amount of golds that you need to win a match. So 9 is not incredibly far away from that.
No, and he can get up to... He can't get to 18 bronze just from the grand staircase, but he can get quite close. So he could basically be done if he finishes off the card goals and then goes into chamber and does those 2 goals. That would be 4 goals he needs.
That would make sense, yeah.
Ned running away from Slytherins. Doesn't get caught on purpose, which does save a bit of time.
Well, to be fair, if you
but
go
doesn't
for the
wanna get-
armor stance, I don't know, it's probably roughly even.
Yeah, probably. I think in the lockout, I'm always like, I need to get my goal first.
Yeah.
But that is another goal, though. So good.
Very nice. Very nicely done. And now the Slytherins are camping a bit. Now getting caught is not that bad at all.
No.
But I guess, yeah, might be actually a good learning experience though for Nadia. Learning that you do keep the gnome when you get caught.
Yeah.
Because it's not like obvious. It's like a bit of a weird mechanic.
Snape's like, you know what? You earned that gnome. You can keep
You
it.
can keep him.
Was that Gryffindor colours I just saw?
Yeah, I do think though the Slytherin helped Nadia a bit to catch up. Is now also on 5 with that goal, which is not marked
Definitely.
yet.
We
Probably
see
will be.
Malfoy crumple to the ground for the first time this tournament.
But yep, he has been hit very, very hard.
One of the best additions of this bingo client.
Yeah, I love that. It's so good. It
It's
also
potentially a very nice escape.
oh, very nice, very smooth, and that's not easy to do. And gets
Not at
out now in the entry hall, so might be going for some goal that's nearby, probably. So it's just a lot faster than Quidditch warping.
So I guess Chamber is the only explicit synergy left.
Yeah.
But I see more just kind of the collecting of other things. Chips is on 25. I guess that makes sense since there's quite a few cards in Staircase.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to collect. I'm not actually sure what I would do now as either of them. Like Chamber is the only synergy, as you said, but it's also so long.
It really is. It's also just a hard level, like, in any category. But it looks like Nedia is committed to Defindo. So what do we have? We have 8 secrets. It's not... Can get 8 fairly quickly, given that there are 11, so you can skip a few. But I'm not in love with Nedia's health. Like, there's a lot of things in Defindo that try to kill you. So that's somewhat concerning.
Somewhat.
So at all of the outside levels, it's like, why are all of these things trying to kill me? Please stop.
Pretty much. It's a brutal game.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Who's counting? Kind of us, but you know, for the full tournament, we're gonna have dedicated counters. For the players, I was thinking we will be fine.
Yeah. Oh, luckily Ned did have that potion. 'Cause
Yeah, that is indeed
that
pretty lucky.
snail went for a bite.
They do a lot of damage sometimes.
do, like particularly when they're like the snails at the end of chamber will take basically a whole health bar off you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is Chips going dueling?
Seems a bit doing the classic dance in the entry hall of indecisiveness.
Oh.
Chips going to, I think just bronze cards again.
Could just be bronze cards, yeah. I wonder if he's gonna go to Defindo, or... Oh no, first of all, the 18 bronze cards already, not bad. No, he's not gonna go to Defindo. That would have been very good for Nedia. Who is, by the way, I think doing another very smart routing decision, because there is a beanbox here. So they could finish off the beanbox goal and the secrets in Defender. So it's one of the other double synergies that is not chamber. So pretty good.
Sure. And they do, yeah, good. So I'm still in shock that this beanbox exists. Like, I was very, very much surprised to learn. There we go, that's 7.
Yep, that is indeed 7. Is that the only one in Defender?
That is the only one. That I will confidently say that's the only one. And hopefully I'm right this time.
It is very weird that they put one there, but yeah. I guess it fit the room.
Now Chips is dueling, so don't need to get too many duels in to buy the Quidditch armor.
Yeah, so Quidditch armor.
Oh, but Nedia's dead.
Oh no, which means the beanbox is also gone. If yeah, we have to unmark that, unfortunately. That is actually a good demonstration of that rule, though, because I don't think we talked about it yet. But if you die in a bingo client, then all the progress that you have made gets unmade until the last save book you took. So the beanbox, even though it was collected, basically is now gone, and Nedia's gonna have to pick it up again. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but yeah, just good that we showcased that rule as well.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also one where, like, sometimes if you're in a level and you get sniped on something, it's maybe a good idea to just complete the thing, even if like if it's not going to waste you that much time.
That's true. That's true. Yep, that's the 7th box again. This time they can keep it. I mean, hopefully. That
is such a classic Defindo dare. Like, we've all been there so many times.
That room is terrifying. I wanted to ask you, what do you think about Chips' decision to go dueling? Because he still needs one more goal afterwards, right? So why not just go chamber to get 2 in 1?
I guess it's like when you're at that stage of being 11 goals in and your opponent's on something like 6, I guess you generally assume that they are trying to do the synergies. So you can probably risk just doing odd goals instead.
There's
so potentially some of that logic.
That is a very good point. Like, yeah, true. It's actually very smart to only go for the goals that don't have synergy if you're quite comfortably in the lead. Just to close it out.
Although I do wonder, because obviously once he's bought the armor, he will be in the grounds. So the temptation might be to go into Defindo. Which would not end well.
It wouldn't, but looks like Chips is not gonna go there, and is instead... Oh, well, I guess he has to buy the armor first.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then we'll see what he decides. And interesting... Yep, sorry?
Sorry, no, you go.
I was just saying, interestingly enough, Nedia is still collecting cards, even though those are gone. But I guess it's hard to get out of that rhythm once you've started.
No, exactly. And sometimes I'll keep collecting bronzes because I'll be like, I wouldn't mind having an extra health bar.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
It does look like Chips. Yeah, okay.
Oh. Okay, now that is interesting though. That could be like a good, maybe not swing, but a good way to catch up a bit for Ned here.
For sure.
Because they should have the advantage on the 8 secrets by like quite a bit over Chips.
I think they should be on like 5 or 6 at this point. Didn't see from the
Yeah, just checked, but I didn't pay attention.
Although at least this would mean that, well, I guess they're both collecting challenge stars as well, so
Oh yeah,
that
true.
might come in handy.
It's the first challenge that both or either of them goes in this
Which is
this
crazy.
run.
Imagine someone being on 12 goals before going into a spell challenge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Very rare for Bingo. Just to, I guess, just from the question chat. So this is the actual full tournament is still the same format, I think, pretty much completely as
Yeah,
previously.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but just in order to work out the numbers of the tournament, this playoff is a good way, I think, of like getting to the final numbers.
Yeah, like basically we had 22 people that signed up and qualified, and if you do the maths, it means a lot of extra matches. Like 20 is basically what was the plan for me, and that I think that's 40 group stage matches or something, and only one person more adds like 10 matches. So
Yeah, it's mad just how quickly it scales up with
yeah,
people.
yeah. Wait, 10 matches? No, 5 matches, sorry. 2 people more.
But yeah,
adds
5,
10.
yeah.
There we go. So yeah, it's it wouldn't be really manageable. So thankfully, the 3 people with the lowest seats, which would be Chips, Nadia, and Human, who's unfortunately, because of tech reasons, now not being able to play. But thankfully, they agreed that a playoff would be cool. They can show off their skills like this. They still get to play, and whoever wins it also gets into the tournament.
Yeah, and I think like Chips made a very good point that this is like a nice way to have maybe a bit more matches with people at your skill level to start off with.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
My first match last year was as Seed 20 was playing against Seed 4. And I think it was maybe 6-1 before I marked my first goal. So like I think maybe a much more smoother entry into it.
Yeah, I might have something to do with that, with my scheduling. Oops, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It was fun.
I guess it's a learning experience. And this is the big snipe now, by the way, that we talked about, because Net is done and Chips looks a bit surprised, understandably. That's why I love
Heart rate
webcams.
didn't go up though, so at least we can see that.
Instantly warps out though, which is very smart, and now has to find another last goal to do.
Interestingly, Nedia stays in the level, potentially looking for. But I guess cauldrons, goodness knows how many there are on. Hopefully, no one marks that. And I guess challenge stars.
Yeah, that's true. 13 is good, but there's a lot to go until 33. So might not be super worth getting the stars. So
No, and
where's
of course
Chips gonna go?
Nedia at that point where you need to everything your opponent.
Yeah, Nadia, they need to get absolutely everything, and that's difficult. Let me put it that way. That needs a lot of snipes. It's done now with the Findo. Neither of them has settled on a level yet.
It definitely can be done though. Like people have fairly sure caught up from 12-7 or
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. I mean, 7 is not a terrible spot to sit on for sure.
Nedia's choose.
Oh yeah. Victor for Nadia. Good level for cauldrons as well, and obviously the secrets. But yeah, I'm surprised neither of them goes to chamber chips. Might go now though.
Yeah, it's always so tricky when your opponent's on 12 goals and you're a bit behind, and you need to think, are they gonna just try and go for like the slowest goal on the board, the one that they probably think that you're less likely to go for, or do you still try and get the synergies? Because, yeah, like you obviously will need the synergies since you need every goal, but then there's no point getting synergies if you're going to lose. So it's, well, in the group stage, obviously there is still some point since your total goals matter. But yeah, in this kind of situation, quite a difficult choice to make.
It is very difficult. I'm surprised the heart rate is not higher, honestly. It must be kind of
Climbed
stressful.
by about 10.
Yeah.
Are you going to send us all heart rate monitors so that
It
we can
would
all
be
add this in?
super cool. I like this little touch a lot. It's very nice to have in the webcam. But yeah, I think logistically a bit difficult.
Well, you don't feel like shipping out 20 heart rate monitors?
I would also be very surprised if they arrive within a week, especially to like Sam in Canada and Beaver. But yeah, I do believe. I mean, it seems like a real heart monitor, right? Like it was very high in the beginning, and then it went down a bit. So I'd assume it's probably real.
I think so. Maybe I'll see if I can connect my watch to my
would be
PC
cool.
somehow. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Yeah. I've definitely like looked at my heart rate sort of history after like matches or runs or something, and been like, why did my heart go to like 160 beats for part of this?
Wow, that is fast.
Given that, like, I think usually it's what, like 60 or 70. It's like, that seems unnecessary.
Yeah, it is. Like people underestimate the stress of a lockout tournament match. Like actually, it's terrifying because you don't know what's going on. Like you that's actually a good thing to mention as well. They're not allowed to read the chat. They're not allowed to see their opponent's feed. So all they know is their game and they see the board. And you know, you don't know what's happening, but necessarily, and it makes it kind of terrifying.
100%. I think bingo lockouts on a different level to some other tournament matches where obviously you're still nervous in the tournament because
Oh, I don't know why, but you cut out. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, you might have to repeat that.
But yeah, just like the nerves are huge in the match, in the bingo match particularly. You never know what might happen next. You never know who might, where your opponent might be, what you might be doing, what will it get sniped, all of that.
Yeah. Exactly. So interestingly enough, by the way, Chamber and Richter seem to be sort of equal in length almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can't really tell. I reckon Chips will get to the 5 statues first.
I don't know. I mean, you're probably right, yeah. Yeah, it's still a bit to go to the final secret or final 2 secrets for Nedia. Chips is even getting the ingredients, just in case, I guess, a potion is needed for the Basilisk. But he should win before that. Just with the fire statues.
Nice save from Nedia. Not full damage boost.
Yeah, I have to say both definitely showed some very nice bingo already.
Oh, definitely.
So we have the fire statues. The first set is easy. You can literally just walk straight. Nothing going on.
Fun part. Doing them one at a time.
Yeah. There's also a boost to get past them, but Chips makes it and marks it and is the winner. Let's get them back into this call. Big GG's.
GG's.
GG's indeed.
Big GG's, guys. That was a really cool match, I have to say.
I wanted to say that Myrtle just closed the toilet door just when I wanted to enter. Like...
Yeah, it was quite clear how angry that made you. But yeah, we've all been there with Myrtle.
Yeah, she was very rude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts on your matches? Let's start maybe with Chips, if he wants to. How did you feel? How do you think you've played? Are you happy with it?
I think start was good for me. I not understand where is my opponent, and I just play in my game.
Yeah.
No, it was a very good start. It was a good choice, I think, as well to skip the jumpless boom slang. Go
I
do the
like
other
how
two
we
boom
both
slang.
went to this. Sorry, excuses. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how
that's
we
fine.
both thought, let's first do boom slang.
Yeah, mad synergy though. Three goals in boom slang is quite a
True.
lot. I think would have been surprised if you saw you guys start anywhere else.
It is just that I kind of did it the slow way.
Well, I mean, you got the goal though. So I don't know if you know, but Chips jumped. So Chips kind of was able to get the other two goals quicker.
Yeah, I was so confused about that. Like, he got the other two, but not jumpless.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
like,
think.
I kind of was confused for a little bit when the 7 bean boxes got cleared. I was like, oh wait, I died.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, we were. I was very quick to unmark that just to make sure that that was done. But yeah, unfortunate death in Defindo, but a very like I'll say in the commentary,
To
it's a death we've all experienced at one point or
Yeah,
another.
I was a little bit too slow or too fast with pressing escape and not moving.
Yeah, no, that's a
That's
tough
what
one.
I also thought like, okay, I'll try it once. If I die, then I will do the normal way because I'm not gonna waste too much time on it.
I think both of you played some very nice bingo, and this is only the first match. And we still have the best of 3 to play. We're still here with Chips and Nadia, and I have a new co-commentator with Samot. So welcome in.
Hey, thank you.
I guess yeah. If you guys are ready, then we can kick off the second round, right?
Sorry,
Yes.
I am.
Okay, that sounds good then. Good luck to both of you, and yeah, well, I'll leave the countdown to you, Sam, if you want it.
All right, good luck to you both. We'll get started from the second match in 3, 2, 1, bingo.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck.
I hope you lose.
What a great way to just end out there.
That is a great way, right before being dragged out. What are we having on this beautiful board?
ICGWC.
Oh god.
Gold wizard cards. Gotta
mean,
love when a
that's-
gold wizard card goal shows up.
Yeah, it's only relevant if it goes to 13-12, right? So
Usually, yeah. It is quite rare otherwise. Synergies, though.
let's see.
I see 2 Rick-Do goals, 10 stars and jumpless. Oh, and Chasm. So it's a good Rick-Do. 3, but Rick-Do, jumpless, and Chasm is now my arch nemesis. I really don't enjoy
No, it's horrible.
doing Chasm jumpless.
Oh, it's horrible. I don't know if either of them is gonna dare to do it because it is pretty difficult.
It is. Yeah, it's not fun.
Nope. It's a lot to count on this board, I feel like. Pots,
Yeah,
pixies,
I'd say that.
imps.
A lot more spell challenge in this one in comparison to the previous, except no overall challenge stars. So
Will be too
that's
easy.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I do see triple Defindo. Defindo jumpless 13 and the 5 stack. So 2 triples basically. So that's nice.
It's gonna be.
Oh, and
it's
flower
definitely-
pots? I guess you could get all 8 flower pots in Defindo as well.
Oh, you could, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, or more interesting than the first race in terms of where to start, because that one really only had one start. Here, I don't even know what I would start with.
I'd probably go to Defendo myself personally, because you get all the flower pots, you get the 13 stars, you get the stack. You could do Jumpless first and just get that out of the way, but you also get efforts towards your Tentacula heads.
That is true.
But here we go. Let's see where they go.
Yeah, the Findo is very long, so I don't know. That's why I really
It is
hate
long.
going there, but
They're both heading outside, though, it seems.
it does look like it. And Net again with a slight delay, which I don't know if it's from loads, but
They're both going to Defendo.
oi, oi, oi. I mean, it is a good starting point, I think, without a doubt.
Yep.
Well,
It seems like they both heard what we were saying and were like, yeah, let's get this. And I think they're both going for Jumpless to start.
that does make perfect sense. Oh god, this is it has potential to be catastrophical for one of them.
Nedia doesn't seem to necessarily be going for Jumpless anymore, though, maybe. Pushing the snails in. Might be going for the stack. But Chips has got the boost. Yeah, so Chips is going to get the Jumpless. But Nedia here probably for the start on getting stars and working towards this stack here for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I hope, I don't know, did Net jump yet? So I hope they're not going for jumpless everything, because that is pretty rough. First mushroom is falling. It's actually kind of cool that you even can do this jumpless. I didn't even know that's kind of possible.
You can. I think it's a little bit harder to get back up, so they may have a bit more struggle, but Chips does mark Defendo Jumpless, is first on the board with that, so maybe Nedia will reconsider.
That is only 4.
That's 4.
Oh,
And has to jump, but
Yeah.
that's okay, because the Jumpless goal's gone.
yeah. This time they saw the board and checked what was marked off already, and now there's the 5th mushroom, so it's going to be
That's
a
the
1
5th.
versus 1 trade, and Chips is going to see that, and I'm curious how he's going to react to it, basically.
Yeah, like whether or not you stay in or not.
Yeah. Yep, now he saw it. Not happy, but continues the challenge by the looks of it. Or not.
Okay, content to give Nedia the rest of Defendo. Not a
Interesting.
horrible decision, all things considered, because Defendo is very long.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of
Especially if you're
synergies.
doing... It's a lot of synergy. That you do get a lot from this. I mean, I wonder if Chips should have gone for the Peeves chest at least.
Oh,
And
yeah.
And did Nedia get it?
I don't think so, actually, yeah. No.
I don't think so either. I think they dropped down, but didn't actually get the Peeves chest. So, interesting start for both of them, but something. Chips probably going for the lose by 250 here. So
Yeah,
that's good.
It's very hard to keep an eye on every single goal on the board in lockout. You're under so much stress, so it's very easy to forget stuff like the Peeves chest.
Exactly.
It might come back to hurt you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst one of all the Peeves chests to forget. It is a decently easy one to come back to if you had to, but seeing as you were right next to it, it does kind of suck a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. Would have been no time loss at all to pick it up.
Yeah.
And it looks like Chips is on his way to Boomslang, most likely. Because,
Yeah, I think that's probably smart if you decide to get the Tentacula heads while doing the jumpless goal.
and there's some flower pots as well, even though he will have to go to Defendo to actually get 8, as far as I know.
Oh, and Nedia takes the death here because missed the miss the star up top in the secret. Which I guess you don't technically need it, but if you're getting 13, it's one of the ones you probably don't want to skip.
Yeah, no, it's not that slow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually
And
an
there's a save
interesting-
book, so.
Yeah, that too. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
I just realized, like, it's an interesting point that Luzak makes in chat. Since Chips did play a bit of Defendo, like, he should be on 2 flower pots, so he actually can get to 8, I think, in Boomslang.
Good point. The question was, did Chips knock down that first flower pot coming up the stairs here?
Yeah,
Because that's usually the one that most people forget.
it's in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Oh, and jumps as well.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was, like, maybe it was kind of just a reflex sort of thing.
Right. Or is there secrets on this board and we're not seeing it?
Not impossible, but I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So jumping during a jumpless level, that might have to be our first stun mark here, but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
we've definitely seen that, so we'll see. We'll be ready. I mean, there's still the hats and the... Oh yeah, it still keeps on jumping.
And the pots.
So. Yep, the pots as well. This is an
Yeah.
interesting race with the hats as well. I mean, Ned cuts the ones
Yeah.
down here now.
Yeah, Ned's getting these ones. They'll be able to get... What is that, 14 heads in Defendo altogether, I think it is?
It is a lot, yeah. It's not quite enough.
Yeah, not for 19. But nor is Boomslang at that point. You only get 12, so...
Yeah, Boomsling and Forest will not be enough, so Chips, in order to get that goal, either has to go to Goyle or actually back to Defender.
Alright, so we've got... Okay, Chips might have been a second early on the flower pots, but I think that's okay.
It wouldn't have made a difference, yeah.
Yeah.
But is not going to be able to mark up Boomsling without jumping. I'm surprised by that, but maybe you didn't see it. It's not impossible.
It's also not impossible, yeah. Missing goals altogether is definitely possible. Alright, so let's see. Heading off to Gryffindor Challenge, it seems, for Gryffindor Challenge Secrets.
Probably.
Okay, that's fun. I mean, Gryffindor Challenge is a fun level, so it's always fun to see it.
We didn't get to see it at all last run, so...
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of Bell Challenge, but a lot of Challenge Stars.
yeah, it would have been good for that goal, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, underrated for that, right? Like, I think you can get 10 stars probably the fastest in Gryffindor Challenge. So when you're
True.
just needing stars for stuff, Gryffindor Challenge is pretty goated.
It is, I agree. It's
And it's got
interesting-
banger music.
That too, yeah, good point. It's interesting how this illustrates how long Defendo is, by the way. Like, Nadia is still not super close to the end, and Chips has been to the second level now already in the same
Yeah.
time. Plus Quidditch.
Yeah, no, Defendo is definitely long. Plus Quidditch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Helps.
Nedia's about, like, maybe a little bit over half at this point
Yeah.
into Defendo.
Yeah, I mean, the rest is sort of quick at least, but there's still a bit to walk and all of it.
Yeah. Oh, the block didn't move for Chips.
Oh, that was slightly too little speed.
I didn't know you could actually get up there off of this.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
It's sort of the, I guess, glitchless Hunter route, so it makes sense that Chips got it down as a glitchless
Yeah, that
bingo
makes sense.
participant.
Definitely. All right. Nedia's underneath the Defendo level now and making it back up here. I find this is probably one of the slower stars altogether, but
It's
it's usually the one star I skip.
Yeah, it's pretty slow, but what can you do?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think you can skip it if you need 13, because
Not
the one
really.
you do tend to skip is the one in the secret, like right before it, but then these ones are kind of connected, and it's really slow to go back for this one if you need it.
Very true, yeah. It's more hats as
More
well from
heads.
the what are they called? Venomous tentaculars.
Yes.
So net
And that's
is...
the 13th star.
Oh yeah, that too. So slowly but surely the golds are gonna come in now from the Findo, and Chips is struggling a bit to leave Gryffindor challenge. That jump is sometimes very annoying.
It is annoying. Every time you miss it, you just feel a little bit more cringe inside because it's like, wait, why? Please, just jump on the couch, jump on the chair.
That's pretty accurate. And it's interesting that he does not insta-mark the Gryffindor challenge. Ah, okay. I said
There it
nothing.
is.
It was almost instant.
All right, and we're 4-2. Chip's heading to Spongify. What do we have in Spongify? We've got the stars. And I guess some pixies. Oh, you'll get imps.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Chips could be working towards imps. 7 imps isn't too bad, but...
Peeves just as
And
well
now-
at the end, I guess.
Yeah. And Nedia goes for 4th mucus, so that's good. I mean,
Close.
you know, only need 3 more.
I feel like a lot of golds that Nadia has made a lot of progress on, or at least more than Chips. So even though it's a 4-2 on the board, I think it's a lot closer than it looks, basically.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely closer than it seems.
Oh, and now Nadia can pick up the boomslang jumblers that Chips just kind of left.
Go for, yeah, that's a good point. And finish off Tentacula heads here.
Oh my god, yeah, that on top of it, true. So that's a nice 2-for-1 combo, and I guess you even get more mucus.
Yep,
At the same
you
time.
can get one more mucus there. That's great.
More wing tree bark
That's
for
a
the
good
potions.
choice. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that there was the 22 potions.
I think I saw it now for the first time as well, so no worries. It's a very, like, outside heavy board.
Yeah. I mean, is there a forest goal other than Aragog?
Yeah, okay, that's
I
true.
guess spiders.
I mean, yeah, you get the spiders, you get tentaculars as well, I guess, potion ingredients, but true, not super much.
Everything okay? Oh, there we go. Okay, Nedia was standing still for a minute there, wondering what they were up to.
I think Ned is using like a counter kind of thing, or like notes at least.
Oh,
So I
okay.
believe that's what it is sometimes. Just
That
to
makes sense.
keep track of everything, yeah.
Well, it is very complicated to keep track of all the goals sometimes. Oh, that's what it was. After getting the heads, counting to be sure that they actually had 19.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a good mark.
That is a bit of a
Yeah,
snipe.
definitely.
I mean, Chips was on probably
12
like
or-
14, 12, yeah, 12, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So not too far away from getting that either.
Yeah, well done there.
I mean, Nadia has to not die now. We've seen that in the last match, unfortunately, in a bit of a bad spot. So at least get the safe book, so the goal is saved.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Save book.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Chips working their way through Spongify on 5 stars now. So 2 more, which you get in this next room if you get them all. There's also a decent amount of pixies here. So
And then would
That
you
works in their
continue
favor.
For the spiders, I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, there's a lot in the second half.
I mean, did Chips get any in Boomslang? I don't remember if they walked up the...
I do not remember either. Does not get this pixie, interestingly enough. Just, I guess, fully goes for stars and then, yeah, just finishes it the glitch's way,
finishes. Yeah.
which is the fastest way
Okay.
at this point. Oh, no, goes for those spiders.
Gonna get-
Good.
Well, get at least one, I guess.
And the mucus, I suppose?
Is there a card goal? Oh, there is technically the 10 bronze without a Hess. Nedia marking Boomslang jumpless, so that's great. That's another goal on the board, and we're all tied up.
We are tied up, so that's very, very good to see. It's a very competitive match, this one.
Definitely.
Hey, Harry, want to trade?
So,
We have the best
Nadia
items in
straight to
Hogwarts.
Forest. which I guess makes sense. It's pretty nearby. It has a lot of bronze cards. It has Aragog, obviously.
What,
Potions.
Chip's forgetting to open the secret here and is stuck in the Spongify loop.
Marks the Spongify Goldo. That's good. Nobody can take that away. Gets the mucus. What is he on, actually? I don't...
Let's see.
4.
4.
Also close.
So that one's definitely close. Oh.
Bold.
That was bold.
Had the Spongify storage, though, so survived.
Yep. Worked out.
Very nicely done.
Nedia avoiding Sherv's mortal enemy.
Oh, failed the bridge
Oh,
skip.
just
but,
missed.
Not a big deal,
Just missed
really.
it. Yeah, not the end of the world.
No.
I mean, even this time last year, I didn't get that very consistently myself. And, well, yesterday on stream, I missed it like 3 out of 4 times. So,
Oh, yeah,
you know.
sometimes it happens. Sometimes, if you're not feeling it, it happens.
Yep.
Also, yeah, Ned should be done with the spiders as well, I just realized after this. Right?
I think they're going to be short by 1, unless they know how to get the last one in Forest. The
Yeah,
10th
that's
one that's behind.
Yeah, 1 is really difficult to get. That's very true.
So if Ned knows how to do that, then they'll be able to get it, but
I mean,
I'm not sure.
They have been trained by Portal, so
Yeah.
there's a chance, I would say. Oh, and where's Chips going?
Seems to be going for Forest. Ned not taking the Imps, though, is an interesting choice here, because Imps is on the board.
Yeah, sometimes you tunnel vision a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Maybe
and
focusing on Spiders and getting to Aragog.
I think so as well. And Chips would actually get the Imp goal, I think, because he did get 4 in Spongify.
Yeah, in Spongify.
So those 3 would be enough.
Both are... No. Okay, Chip stopped for the bronze there. Nedia skipping this bronze.
No interest in the 10 bronze cards
No.
without a health upgrade goal, which is fair.
It's interesting, though, because I find that one, like, quite simple. I mean, I guess you need to make sure you route it very well.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Is Nedia going to be on 7? That's 7 Flubberworm Mucus, so that's great. Back up to a tie, 5
Very
all.
nice.
And could do the potion duping here and get ahead, actually. Okay, maybe only with 2 bark, though. It might take a bit of time.
It would take a bit. Forgot to pick up the bow truckles earlier, I think. So
Yeah,
decides
but-
against it, which I think is smart.
I think that's smart as well. But it is one unique potion called, and it's a good one to get. So overall here, now Nedia wasn't able to coax out the last spiders. So we just need to be careful that that doesn't get marked because they are currently on 12.
Yup, I agree. There will be a lot of loud Aragogs in this tournament, by the way. I just want to warn people already. It's just I keep on forgetting to make the streams quieter.
Aragog watch continues.
Yep. It's just so dumb how they mixed it wrong in the
Yep.
diffs. Like why?
And Peeves.
And
you know.
Peeves, yeah, and the car. Oh, Chip's getting bit, but has enough health to survive, and that will be the 7th imp, which will put him into a 1-goal lead if he marks it. Yep, there we go.
There we go. This is a close match. This is nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very nice.
Nedia's definitely got the lead here on, like, the head start on Aragog. And there's Aragog defeated. So this could be all back up to a tie here with a marking.
Possibly.
Yep.
It is a tie.
Back up.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is great. 6 all.
Chips was not happy with that, understandably. He is close to Aragog and is now thinking, like, what do I do?
And Nedia with the 2nd Ocean Cauldron. And seems to be going for the duping. Which, you know, it'll take a bit of time, but...
Oh.
Okay, just a few. Maybe thinking, you know, like, let me go get the rest of the cauldrons. Okay, no.
I
Sides
think that
against
makes
it.
sense, yeah. I mean, it takes a while with 2 ingredients.
Yeah, and there's the warp without the health increase for Chips, so that one's off the board now. Back in the lead.
I like that he stayed in forest for that, honestly. At least it's like
Yeah, that
not that
makes sense.
unsatisfying. You know, you leave with a goal. It's better than
Yeah.
just warping in shame, not getting anything.
And here's Cauldron 3 for Nedia. Mm-hmm. So the question is, do you go for the fourth one now? Which it looks like they might be doing. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay.
Or not? Oh, we'll see.
Oh, hesitating. Trying to decide. Go get that last Cauldron.
Or
I think it would be smart.
go to... Oh, is
Okay,
it
go
gonna
to
be
Rick 2.
jumpless? Is it gonna be... Oh, no, there's not jumpless. There's also 10
There is a
challenge
jumpless.
stars. Oh, my God.
Yeah. There's 3 goals in Riktu.
I only saw 2
Jumpless,
so far.
Riktu challenge stars, and 6 beans in the chasm. So the question is, what is Nedia going to go for?
So far, it's
Because I think it
jumpless.
makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense to go for 2 of the 3, not necessarily all of it.
Oh, it's not jumpless anymore.
Jumping. Yep. So going for 6 beans in chasm and 10 stars, it's a smart move.
Yeah, I honestly, that's the 2 I would have gone for as well.
Yeah.
Jumpless
And
is
Chips off to
very slow.
Scourge.
Oh, interesting. Secrets. And a lot of potion ingredients and a Peeves chest. Some pixies.
Yeah, Peeves chest, some pixies. And actually, saying this, I missed whether or not Chips got the Peeves chest in Spongify.
Yeah, same. I don't feel like he did, but...
Chips marking spiders. I don't think... No, I don't think that's possible, right?
I mean, he's been to...
Boomslang 3, Forest 9?
Yeah.
No, so
But
I
I
think that
don't-
one's...
I mean, he didn't get the last spider, right?
And didn't do the second half of Spongify to get spiders, so...
Yeah.
So I think
Oh,
we have to unmark
He
that.
got 1 in Spongify, though, at the end.
Oh, you're right, the one in Spongify at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So
if Chips got all 9 in Forest, then yeah, they do have it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
great. Good work.
Surprisingly, actually, on 13. Very nicely done.
This is why we enjoy counters, though, right? Yeah, there you go. Sure's been counting for us. Oh, and now we're on Peeves watch.
Well, joke's on you, because I forgot to turn the audio up again, so it was still quiet.
Oh, there you go.
It wasn't actually that bad of a Peeves.
Not bad. But Sherv is right. Yeah, Chips got the last spider in Spongify, so 13 indeed.
Yep, that is definitely all
That's
fun.
that's a smart move to have done that.
So we are, Chips with a slight lead, but we're still very, very close to being tied up. Because
Yeah.
Net has a lead on the 4 potions cauldron, on the potion in general, and is also working on 2 golds in Richter now, so it's
This
it's
is
a very exciting
much
match.
closer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody in chat know if Chips got the Peeves chest in Spongify? That's the only thing I missed. Oh no, he didn't do the second half. That's right.
Yeah.
So nobody has a Peeves chest at the moment.
No, nobody has any. If it comes
We've-
down to
we've
that, that
passed.
would be funny.
That would be funny. Well, that and Gold Wizard cards, and I have no idea if either of them have been grabbing silvers.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So let's hope it doesn't come down to that. But I mean, it would be entertaining, to be honest.
Yep. Chip's not getting the pixie. But going for all secrets and Scourge. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Nedia on... Oh, got the wrong hit there for the cycle.
Yeah, the second
Opening
one
the
is...
store.
Second one technically only takes 1 hit if you do it right.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, though.
No. We'll get this star on 7.
Which is good. That's all of them so far.
And Chasm's after this. So we'll get the Chasm goal.
And Chips, I think this boost is not gonna work. Oh, just goes to... Oh, that's actually smart. Just boost to lower this, so it's the easier boost with the long ledge grab now. I like that.
Yeah. The number of times I have messed up the... Oh, Chips, you just have to trigger it. Yep.
It is very confusing, yeah. The trigger's in a very weird spot. And I don't know why it's not open all the time, but yeah.
Well, it's a secret, you know. It's got to be fashionable.
It's not a secret.
Well, it's not
though,
actually a
is it?
secret. That's true. It's a secret compartment that isn't an actual secret in the game.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Sort
And
of.
there's the 6 beans in the chasm for Nedia.
Does not mark it
And
Oh, okay,
nope,
never mind. I
marks
spoke
it
too
now.
soon again.
There we go. Yeah.
And I'm curious about Chips if he's gonna get the peace chest. It looks like he remembers, so that might be our first peace chest of the run.
That is the first peas chest. And now we've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scourge secrets will make 9. So 9, 7.
9-7, yeah.
Yeah.
And Nedia almost died,
now-
by the way, doing this boost, and does the same thing again. Interesting boost. I feel like that's way harder than just going from the second.
You can
like,
boost off
highest
of a
platform.
medium here.
Yeah. I do think that is.
But a
somewhat
long
easier.
here is also easier. It's
That
also
one
fine.
works.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's kind of
Got the star.
the old Honda boost.
Yep. And looks like Chips is grabbing some cards
Some silvers, just if it comes down to it.
and heading to Goyle for the complete Goyle.
I have to admit, I did not see if he picked up potion ingredients in Scourge, because the potions gold, I mean, there's still 2 on the board that are, they don't take super long.
Yeah.
Goyle obviously also has another Peeves chest, so one of the longer
And
ones.
pixies.
And
Yeah.
pixies, true, tons.
Well, you would think tons, right? You'd think there'd be a bunch, but there's only 5.
It's more than in most level, I guess, but yeah, true,
I guess, yeah.
true. They're all
But
kind
like,
of
if
at
I
the
really need pixies, I'd go, you know, like Spongify Bicorn or Chamber. Like, if I
yeah,
need
that's
a lot.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the 10th star. Oh, instantly marks that.
Instant
Nice.
mark.
That was not wasting any time.
Yep. So I think that puts us at 9, 8.
8. But oh yeah, technically
8,
9.
8.
Yeah, technically 9
Oh, yeah,
because
'cause
Chips has
holding
the
the
Scourge
Scourge
secrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that boost barely made it for Chips, but he does land up there, so very nicely done. Completing Goyle is actually tough. Like, this is not an easy level to do fast.
No.
There's a lot of difficult boosts.
Probably some of the harder, like, just like natural boosts. Because you can could end up overshooting it just that little bit and then just die. And it's like, oh, start over again.
Yep.
Missed the wall walk. That's all right. Nedia's out of Riktu. And now needs to get that 4th cauldron to lock in the potion cauldrons. This would be a good one to secure.
I think so too. Even though it means they will lose all the potion ingredients. I mean, there's a way
Well,
to dupe,
There's
technically.
a way to do it.
Yeah,
There's actually a way to dupe on every potion cauldron now.
that is pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, does Net know it though? It looks like they're setting up for it. Oh no, never mind.
No,
That's fair though. It's very weirdly difficult on that cauldron.
it is. Yeah.
That is the 4th, and that actually puts us to 9 golds each.
Yeah. Not marked, but 9 goals each. Assuming that Chips actually got all the Scourge secrets. I think they did, but
I think so too, but I also don't know for sure.
also, hi, Sonia. You do hear me.
I have a question though. What is Nedia doing in Gryffindor Challenge?
It's a good question.
Because I don't think there's anything to do.
No. Banger music?
That may be the one thing, yeah.
Just like, I'm not sure what to do next. Let me just enjoy the music.
Yeah, really, I don't... There's no ingredients, there's no peace chests, there's no cards. It's kind
Yeah.
of a dead level if you don't have a specific goal there, or anything with gnomes, I guess. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe mistook a goal or something? Confusing us with...
Maybe.
Oh, that could be with gold wizard cards, that's true.
Oh. But... And maybe... There's no
Yeah.
pixies.
Since it's Gryffindor and gold, both starts with G. I mean, I don't think there's
And
a
there's the
W in
Scourge
Gryffindor,
secret.
but-
And Goyle marked. So now we're up to 10-9. for Chips. Marking both.
I have to say, I feel like Nedia was in a
Chip's gonna
very,
go
very
for
good
the-
spot. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, was in a good spot to like do the potion duping and grab a few more goals here, but
Yeah.
this is questionable now. Because now Chips is gonna get the potion goal actually.
It's gonna take him a while, but he's gonna be making. Wait, why is he upset?
I do think. Oh, looks like maybe he lost his ingredients on that dupe.
No, I mean that's what I thought, but I checked the top right and on the wherever they spawn, and it seems like they're still there. Maybe I saw it wrong. So he just left now. I'm not fully sure why.
I have a feeling Nedia is confused between Gryffindor Challenge and Gold Wizard card here.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, at least the one good thing, there's no gargoyles in it. Well, I guess it's not really a good thing.
But I think that's what Nedia is searching for.
Yeah.
I think Nedia is searching for the gargoyles to be like, where are they?
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit. That is unfortunately like a thing that happens if you're like a newer player. And Nadia is very new to Bingo.
Very new.
And
Yeah.
like it's impressive how good their performance was in this match alone. All things considered, but yeah, those things unfortunately, if you don't have a couple of years of Bingo experience, they can happen.
Yeah. So Chips was indeed getting ingredients back. So it looks like somehow during the duping they lost their ingredients.
I could have sworn I've still seen them. I don't know what I was seeing then.
I think I think they had one. I think they had a mucus still, but the bark disappeared.
No, but see, he probably just wanted an extra one just so it's faster.
So it would go faster. Okay.
I don't know if that was
Interesting.
actually like overall faster than just continuing with 3, but
I don't think so. I think if you would continue, it would go faster.
yeah. But either way, he's gonna get it now. So
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Nedia. They were really doing well, and this is definitely confusing them.
yeah, I have the feeling this is kind of where the race gets decided right now, unfortunately. And it was like Nedia was in the lead, I think.
At that moment, yeah. And there's the 22 potions, yeah. So we're up to 11-9 for Chips. A much closer match altogether.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
Nedia now seemingly giving up on what they thought was a goal and now leaving this.
Is there any way to recover this? Chips is now up with 2 goals, and I don't think Nadia has any progress to. I mean, a couple of pixies, I guess, but Chips has more.
Yeah, Chips has more, but Chips is now going into Rictu to do Rictu jumpless.
Oh, and that could be like it's difficult.
Could take a while.
It could take a while. And Nadia, on the other hand, might go to chamber jumpless, which is also difficult, but it has
Is also
pixies, so it's kind of the better goal to go for, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree here.
Good. Chips not jumping on that thing. I've done that before. Out of muscle memory. And the heart rate is up to 130 now because it's pretty close.
It is still close, yeah. I mean, with this, it would put Chips on 12, but because there's nothing else to gain here, Nedia will come out of chamber possibly with those 2 goals, because if you get all... has Nedia been to enough levels to do 15 pixies is the question.
Yeah, I have to admit, I was hoping it doesn't come down to pixies because I did not keep track.
What levels has Nedia been to that had pixies in it, though? Going for Scourge Snipe. Oh, first try!
Nice. That was very nicely done.
That was very nice. I don't ever get that on first try.
I mean, you kind of have to go for Scourge Snap if it's jumpless, right? Is there any other way to get it?
You can go down.
Oh, you can go down? Oh, okay. For some
Yeah, you
reason,
don't
I
have
thought
to
it's
jump.
required.
First
yeah,
try Pog for sure.
It is
Oh,
pretty
this I
cool.
would have... Okay, yeah, this one you... Okay, it's not the worst. Okay. And let's see, what's Chips at now? About halfway through Rick 2, jumpless.
Still a good bit to go. So,
Yeah.
yeah, true. Diffindo and Forest, I think, were the levels for Nedia with Pixies. So that's not all too many. I
Okay.
don't think there's enough in Chamber to get to 15.
Well, if they got all of them in Diffindo, then that's 5. So it is possible to get to 15. I just don't know if they got all 5 in
I
Diffindo or
don't
not.
know. I mean, the good thing is we know Nedia, they track themselves.
Is tracking carefully, yeah.
So it should be whatever is the result, I believe it.
Oh, and they were in Forest, so if they got the 2 in Forest as well, yeah. So Beaver's right. And Chamber does have 10
Oh, it's
altogether.
10? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, 4 in Chamber 1 and 6 in Chamber 2.
But is it also 10 you can reach with jumpless?
Yep,
Yeah?
technically. Yeah, technically.
How do you get like the
things
last
considered.
2 in Chamber B?
Which 2? Because there's the 2 that are in the I guess those grates in the floor with the Spongify tiles. Those are
yeah.
easy, right?
it's
And
the
then the
only-
other 4 are all in the air, so you just have to be super patient. Because they fly by, and then eventually you can still hit them without jumping. You just got to look straight
see.
up.
I see. So I didn't know you can actually reach them, but that's actually good to know. Nedia,
Yeah.
though, is sadly struggling quite big on this boost right now. Gets it now? No, still not the right ledge grab.
Not
And
the right ledge grab.
Chips also didn't get the ledge grab, so they might be here for a while.
Yeah. I mean, these are the 2. Nedia got it. So
Nice.
Nedia gets past this. I was going to say, these are 2 of the harder jumpless boosts to get. The next one being Forest, right?
Yeah.
So these are the locations that really trip people up when it comes to jumpless goals.
And that is getting all the pixies here, so it's definitely working towards that goal.
Yeah, definitely. Very smart indeed.
And it's tracking it, see, in the pause again.
Yes.
And now goes up. That is also very nicely done.
Very well done.
The last grab can actually be kind of tricky sometimes.
Yeah, you have to be patient for this one as well, because if you go too early, you just slide off.
Ooh, and on the other hand though, Chips also finally got the long ledge grab and is out of chasm hell, so gets very, very
chasm.
close.
All right, so Nedia skipping 1 pixie, it seems. But that, again, I trust their tracking, so if they got all those other pixies in the other levels, then they're fine. This is coming down to the wire. I mean, this is so close. And I mean, even if Nedia doesn't get all of the pixies here, I think this would still put Nedia ahead for pixies
for sure.
as a goal. Because there weren't enough otherwise that Chips worked on. Yeah, because like Nedia's not grabbing any of the ones here. So this is the area you were asking about, Nixxo, is you look up in these 2 sort of areas and you can hit the pixies without jumping.
Yeah, the last 2 I didn't know. I didn't know they fly into your field of view, basically.
Yeah. Nedia struggling with the wall walk here. Got it this time.
Nice.
Chips just died in that final boost in Rikdu.
I mean, we were
Needs to
kinda
grab
like-
the star.
Oh no, does he
That's-
know that?
Just making sure.
He does, I think, yeah.
He does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no, does not. Oh, no.
Oh no. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I don't think he might have not known about that rule.
May not have known.
And I
Oh,
feel
that
a bit
is a
bad about
huge
that.
waste. I feel
mean-
bad about it, too.
He's still a hat.
Off to Spongify now. Probably going to go for Pixies. And I don't know if Chips has noticed that I unmarked it already.
Oh yeah, I've seen his facial expression, and he definitely did.
Okay.
I feel very bad about that. It's been a lot of work for, nothing now, basically. We have that every tournament, really.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same, though, about Nedia being stuck in Gryffindor Challenge looking for gargoyles,
yeah.
though. So
Yeah.
I think they've both lost about the same amount of time
Honestly,
in
kinda
levels.
true. Yeah. It makes it a lot
Yeah.
closer now again, at least. So that's cool.
Significantly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It's
Chips.
now it's 11-10.
It is 11-10. Chips is gonna get some pixies here as well, though. Could he have enough?
Sorry, is the question if does Chips have enough
Yeah,
or
yeah,
if Nedia?
I mean,
Chips
Nedia
has
not
been
quite.
to Goyle. Skipped at least one in Goyle because they didn't go into the secret that holds a pixie. So even if they got 4, let's say, in Goyle, they went to Forest. So let's say they got the 2 there. That's 6. They didn't do the second half of Spongify, so that's what they're doing now, I'm guessing,
Yep.
to get pixies. They did get at least 1, I think, in the first half. This is why we need counters. Maybe 1 in Scourge, yeah.
That's why we have them
But
for the
I mean,
tournament.
that's why we have them in the actual tournament.
Yeah.
And this, I was thinking about it. Was going to ask if you needed counters for this match, but I trust both of them to be keeping
same.
good track of their numbers.
I was also not thinking we would get a board like this, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
Oh, Chips is not getting this pixie, though.
They did get 1 here the first playthrough, so they might just
yeah.
be acknowledging that only 1 counts.
That
or
makes
like only
sense,
one,
yeah.
like 1 playthrough of it. You can't repeat a pixie.
And this is a bit of molding percent.
Yeah, Nedia in Bicorn now.
It makes sense.
All our Bicorn, yeah, makes sense for sure. Get pixies, get a Peeves chest. So for all our Bicorn lovers,
Team Bicorn.
Team Bicorn.
And it's not only pixies, also the Peeves chest, so yeah.
Yeah, it's smart.
It's smart.
Because
I think so too.
with no other goal here, like in general, at least you kind of, like you're working towards these other goals and you kind of have a feeling that, you know, Chips is not going to be here going for just a Peeves chest, let's say.
No. He has been to Goyle, though. I assume he opened the Peeves chest. I honestly didn't see.
I didn't see either, but I assume.
I assume so.
It's a hard one to miss.
Yeah. And what's also good for him is that he keeps on collecting silver cards. So he definitely has the advantage over in the Gold Wizard Cards Challenge goal. But it is very close. So I guess it is the first time in this tournament where we can say anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
That was the Peeves chest. So he's on 3.
Yeah, should be on 3.
Yeah. So the question
and would
is...
make sense. I mean, the Defindo one is probably the fastest.
I mean, the other option would be Bicorn, right? Which takes a long while. I mean, it has pixies.
About half the level.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure, one of them must be very... Like, they must both be really close on pixies, though.
You would think so, right? I'm not entirely sure.
I was kind of anticipating one of them to mark pixies by now, but... It's gotta be close. Let's see.
So we have Chips done now. So is he gonna go for the final chest now? Oh, we might go to Bicorn also for pixies, even though the chest is slower than Defindo.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. That they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Also, why is Nedia having the gnome?
Nedia just deciding this gnome does not deserve to live.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. I hate that gnome too.
And there's a Peeves chest.
Peeves chest. What is Nedia on though? Didn't get the one in Defindo.
No, so that's the first Peeves chest for Nedia.
Yeah, so that's still a good bit to go. So Chip should have this under lockdown.
Yeah, but if Nedia can snipe pixies here, then this is definitely a anything can happen scenario.
Oh, Chips has the same glitch that I keep on getting nowadays. I don't know what causes it. Sometimes when you boost, it like the game...
Oh no, Nedia soft locked
Oh no.
Bicorn, triggering both cutscenes.
That's a bit unlucky.
Oh, and is not gonna warp. Please don't warp.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Doesn't
they
go to the
warped out.
Pixies.
And they died, so they didn't get the Pews chest.
Oh, yo, yo.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna get Pews chest because Chips is about to get it, but they could have finished Pixies.
He's struggling a little
Oh,
bit
no.
with the boost, to be honest, and he has to be careful to not lose the potions that he has.
That's a good point. I didn't actually see how many. Wait till the next pause.
I think he's on 23 now. Now he takes the safer
Okay.
way, which is good.
Yeah, definitely the safer way. So that's an interesting point for anybody who, isn't as familiar with the bingo goals. Have 22 potions. It has to be that you constantly have it, not just at one moment, but you constantly have.
It is the only
I know
goal
they're both
currently.
in Defendo.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the only goal currently that you can lose. There used to be one for beans a couple of years ago, which was horrible, which we got rid of. But that's the only goal that you can be unmarked even without dying. And there goes the 4th chest for Chips, and Ned is gonna not have much else to do in this level now.
Yeah, I mean, it begs the question. It's the question of whether or not Ned's gonna stay thinking Pixies, but no, it looks like a warp. So instant warp for both of them. Oh, that's my doorbell. I'll be right back.
Okay, there's a package or food or something, but that's okay. With both of them in Quidditch, so Sam is not missing out on a lot here. There's obviously no gold, so we'll see what they're doing in terms of where they're gonna go afterwards.
It was work sending me my new work laptops, so
Wow, that was a quick door percent though.
thank you. I didn't want to leave those out front for very long, so. All right. Yes, laptops plural for work, yes. I'm
Damn,
up to 3.
That's fancy. Okay, so at least they're not going to the same level, but I guess they're both hunting pixies now, right? Oh no, Chips is hunting
No, Chips is
silver
hunting
cards.
silvers. Yeah, Chips has the advantage in silvers. I've already seen 1 key. For Nedia, though, I haven't seen any keys.
No.
Oh, is Nedia... Please don't go back to Gryffindor Challenge.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure that's why Nadia is also not collecting silver cards, because they don't know what GWC means, probably, which is understandable.
Gold Wizard card.
I can also imagine that in the bootcamp with Portal, this goal did not come up, because you kind of don't want to go for that in Blackout, except if you absolutely have to.
Yeah. Heading back, no. Oh, I feel bad about that. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Nadia doesn't know what else to do. Jumpless Rictu, probably a bit difficult.
Yeah.
And the rest, I mean, Pixies, I don't know why they're not going for Pixies, to be honest, but...
I don't know why either of them aren't going for Pixies.
Yes, Chips must be close as well, and he only needs 1 more goal, so...
Yeah. I mean, swag for finishing with Gold Wizard card. Because, Gold Wizard cards for the win. But definitely a choice. Nedia seems frustrated.
Yeah, I can understand. Like, we definitely have to have something to tell to both of them. Chips with the Jumbless Victus learning experience, and Nadia with Gold Wizard Cards challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's rough to see. Like, this is such a close match, and it really sucks that Nadia might just lose this due to not knowing what that goal means.
Hey Harry, want to trade? We buy
That was interesting. I didn't know that if you died... Wait,
Huh?
what just happened?
I'm also confused.
How did Nedia end up outside of...
It used to be a thing in like an old... It shouldn't be a thing anymore in this client, that you die in Gryffindor Challenge and you spawn on the grounds.
I mean, I've definitely died multiple times in Gryffindor Challenge and always spawn at the start of Gryffindor
Same,
Challenge.
yeah, and we've even seen Chips do it in the last match. He died at the start and also spawned there. So I'm a bit confused that if Nadia might have opened the wrong client, which is okay. I mean, it didn't really influence too much, but
Oh, I think Nedia is finally realizing what GWC stands for.
yeah, that is very possible. Yeah. And Chips, how many silvers does he even have? I don't know if he even got the first Hess yet.
He did. Yeah, Chips got the first Hess. And I think is missing 3 more silvers. But Chips also being a little bit smart there and grabbing more potions to be careful not to lose that.
Understandable, good choice, honestly, because he was close in Defendo to lose that goal.
Yeah. And now Nedia heading to bathroom here.
Okay, for pixies,
I mean, there are 2 pixies in the toilet.
they are. They count if you
They do
snipe them
count.
with Riktu.
Yeah, 1 each
One
if you
each.
snipe them.
Yep.
That's a clarification we've had to make.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules
And
in
there's
Bingo.
there's the second Hess for Chips. So Chips now has all the silvers needed to go to Gold Wizard card.
I have to say that has some style to finish this out in gold cards.
Yeah, definitely some style.
That is pretty cool.
I mean, it would have been done, right? Had they got the completion star in Rick 2.
True, yeah.
But yeah, quite the matchup here. An exciting run to watch.
It was.
Super close.
It was
Yeah.
until the Gryffindor challenge incidents, I guess. But
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
really, really nice of a match. And I have to say, after the first match, like Chips won that, with a pretty decent lead. But Nadia with
Yeah.
a huge step up for the second one.
Definitely stepped up.
Really nicely
Chips
done. I
is
mean,
now
has
in
not
Gold
lost
Wizard
yet.
card.
Sorry. Yep.
No, that's true. Not lost yet. I mean, Chips could maybe not know where both the gargoyles are. One of them is kind of hidden-ish.
A bit, or he could just keep on dying or something. But yeah, he probably
Yep.
has this in the back. Also played very well, I have to say.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with both of them, and just for clarification, those are like 2 of the 3 lowest seeds this year. So just expect this tournament to be stacked.
A very stacked tournament indeed. We've got some very exciting, new runners, some of our veterans,
Some very old runners.
and yeah, some who are returning with a vengeance.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And the interesting thing, hopefully for people, is that there is gonna be the group stage draw right after this. So we actually get to see, who's gonna play whom in the group stage.
Irv. Nobody would ever die in GWC. No, never.
Never.
Nobody would ever. Beaver. Imagine being old. Is that a shout out, Beaver?
Nadia getting some pixies, by the way, now finally. I feel like they both just didn't keep track. Is that possible? And they don't want to mark
I think
it
it's possible.
because they don't
Yeah.
know.
They're not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Nedia's has to be like
Almost
on like
there.
13 or 14, if anything, in their counting.
But now we have the second gargoyle, and Chips instantly marks it.
And that's it.
GG's.
GG.
Takes the series. Let's get them back in here.
GG.
GG's. That was a great match.
Agree.
A really good match. Very well played by both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've made a lot of mistakes. Today I learned what the guys that do gargoyles in the thing. They
Yeah, we
I
figured.
thought it was Gryffindor.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but definitely, even if you've learned some things just about, the bingo goals, you also made a significant improvement just in the second matchup alone. Like, this was super close.
Yeah, it could have gone either way, honestly, for the longest
Yeah,
time.
very well done. Very well done to both of you.
And I think with this, what Miney says in chat is very true, because we can officially congratulate Chips for winning those very small playoffs now with Human dropping out and securing the spot in the group stage, and also securing those 2 wins now against Nadia. So how do you feel about this win?
I have one question. Where I jump?
No, yeah, we wanted to tell you that because for the jumpless goal you have to get the star. At least that's what the rules were made like
Oh,
before. Yeah.
I don't know it.
Yeah, so just for future reference, it's kind of the only jumpless level where that matters. But you have to leave through the star. And we felt very bad for marking it, but
We did feel bad.
yeah. But you still won, so GG's.
GG.
It was really fun to at least have played some matches and just being here.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Would have been my next question, because I do feel a bit bad as well that you're kind of the casualty of the playoffs now. But yeah, I thank you so much for agreeing to do it this way, and I'm happy that we got to see you. And honestly, I think you've very much impressed people with that performance. Like, it was very, very good.
First try skirt skip.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
make sure to watch the VOD. We called it out. It was very well done. First try scourge skip was very nice.
I will.
It was. Yeah, thank you so much, both of you, for racing. And once again, big GG's, Chips. We saw the heart rate go up a lot during some times, so hope you...
yeah, it's calming
can
down
chill a
now.
bit. Yeah. Very nicely done, though. It was very, very cool to watch those matches. So big GG's to both of you. I think that concludes our playoffs. They were very short, unfortunately, but also big shoutouts to Sheriff and Sam for stopping by and helping out in commentary. And of course, mostly to the runners as well for giving us one hell of a show. We'll leave the final words to our runners if they have any.
I don't really have anything, sadly. At least I've said enough, I think, of what... without repeating myself, I will always be quiet.
And Chips, I don't know if you have any final words.
Yes, and I ask Misha to translate.
Okay.
Хорошо, что есть возможность поиграть в том числе и любители между собой, то есть это стала игра не только для профессионалов, но и для обычных людей. Рад тому, что предоставилась возможность сыграть и победить.
It's good that there is an opportunity for the amateurs to play also, and good that I played and won.
Thank you. I mean, honestly wouldn't call either of you an amateur. I think that was honestly a great performance. So big GG's once again.
Thanks to Sensei Portal.
Sensei Portal, yeah.
For teaching me how to run this game and such. It really was a big help. And for next year, look out, people. Mm-hmm. I will keep training. I will beat you next time.
Honestly,
looking forward to it.
I wouldn't be surprised because you've improved very much, and even during this match, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be very nice to see you next year again, Nadia, and it's gonna be very nice to see Chips in the tournament. Once again, big GG's. Welcome back, everyone. We have made it to the official draw, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm very much looking forward to this. I think it's going to be quite the exciting thing. We're gonna have to draw. Well, we're not gonna have to, but we want to draw our participants into the groups. Now that we've determined that Chips won, he won the playoff against Nadia. Unfortunately, Human is having to drop out because he couldn't play today because of his screen having like some issues and stuff, which is completely out of his control, of course, so very understandable. Very sad, though. Would have been nice to see him. So we have now determined our 20 participants of the tournament, really. So our 20 people that we will see quite a bit more of throughout the next couple of days. I have prepared a little something to let you guys know. I mean, first of all, we got this in here, but also to let you guys know how how the rules for this draw are. So I'm gonna play that real quick, just so you get a bit of an idea how this is gonna work. And I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I think it might still be quite helpful. So let me quickly break down how the group stage draw is gonna work today. Preceding this event, the contestants have already played a series of offline seeding matches in a triple bingo format to determine their average skill level at bingo. According to that skill level, they now got sorted into 4 different pots, which we will take a look at in a second. Pot 1 including the 4 fastest runners in the seeding, Pot 2 includes number 5 to 8, and so on and so on. And now we're gonna be drawing 1 runner out of each pot into a group. So at the end of the day, every group has a respective runner from pot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's all there is to know. So let's take a look at the groups. Text said 4 pots, but Nixxo said 5. Don't trust the text. The text is stupid. We do indeed have 5 pots. So yeah, I think we can actually get this going, because we have a lot of pots to draw from, because it is 20 people. And of course, I've prepared a couple more things, because I would like to actually introduce the first seeding pot to you guys, which we have here, which is our 4 fastest runners in the seeding that we've played. So basically offline triple bingo races, and you know, the times were written down, and the 3 best times from those we took the averages, and that is the final ranking. And we start to draw out of the first pot, so technically our, I guess, tournament favorites. And yeah, it's already one thing that's interesting to see, because Beaver has, I think for the first time ever, not taken his spot at the leading of the seeding pot, because he's only, quote-unquote, in second. And Luzak, who's returning from 2023, actually, because he wasn't here last year because he didn't have time, actually overtook him in the first spot. I believe Handel is not a big surprise, because he was also pot 1 last time. He's incredibly good at triple bingo. He's incredibly good at knockout as well. Knockout, not lockout, that's the word. I can't speak today, that's not good for hosting a tournament. And then maybe, I don't think a surprise necessarily, but Sheriff, the 4th participant of this pot. And just for reference, last year he was, I believe, in the last pot in one of the lowest seeds, which is when he just started. So an incredible improvement. Yeah, a 20th seed out of 21, I think, last year. So I think must be our biggest improvement this year. And very curious to see what he can do in the tournament as well. So the way we're gonna do this is we spin this beautiful wheel, and then I'm gonna, you know, in the background put everyone in their groups, and then once we've rolled it 4 times, we can take a quick look at the groups. I would say that's probably the easiest way to do this. We can quickly kick this off and roll for the first participant of pot 1 that will be put into group 1. And I'm very, very curious who's it gonna be. So far, obviously, it doesn't really matter like all too much, because, oh, and it's gonna be Beaver though, damn, defending champion. Well, so that's already a group you don't necessarily want to go into, but I feel like you don't necessarily want to get into like any kind of group, because everyone's just really, really, really good. So we have the Complex Beaver. I think he doesn't need too much of an introduction, but I'll give him one anyways, because I mean, you all probably know him, even though he's semi-retired nowadays. But there's also a pretty impressive stat sheet, especially in bingo. I mean, he has not lost a single race yet, and he has not like even lost a tournament, so he won everything. 25-0 is, yeah, one hell of a stat. And I mean, the world records also speak for themselves, even though some of them have been a bit longer ago, but I think absolutely a force to be reckoned with. Gonna be curious to see how he's gonna do this tournament. Let's draw for Group B, or Group 2. I don't know how we're gonna call them, really. He is only second seed this time, I know. Surprisingly not seed number 1 on default, so maybe this year someone can actually take it. We'll find out. But first, we put Handel into the second group, which is interesting. I mean, again, for now it doesn't really matter who's in which group because we don't know who else is in there. So handle our seed 3, who has a short-ish history in Bingo, I think is fair to say, because I believe this is only his second tournament. But obviously last year he's already gotten 4th, so you know, that's one hell of a statement. 1 tournament, 1 4th place. But yeah, I think looking at the seeding, he is back with a vengeance. Very, very fast average. We'll see what he can do this tournament. We have 2 more people to draw from, though. We can name the groups after the Hogwarts houses. I like that as well. That's kind of cool. We'll see. Is it gonna be Sheriff or is it gonna be Luzak, our seed 1? Oh, it looks to be Luzak. And oh, by a hair though, or whatever you say in English. Barely Luzak in Group C. Bang on, almost like half of the board or half of the wheel, but it was still barely on Luzak. So we have our seat 1 in Group C. I mean, I don't think Luzak needs much of an introduction either. If you've watched the Bingo Tournament 2023, where you got 2nd, same as in, you know, 22 as well. You know, that was probably one of the most legendary finals we've ever played, with a ton of snipes, with going all the way in matches against Beaver, and then ultimately, unfortunately, losing. Last year he was not here. He did not have time, unfortunately, so I'm even happier that he's back this year and is gonna challenge the Beaver, and we'll see what's gonna happen. And everyone else, of course, who knows? Who knows what the final is gonna look like? 10-3 in Bingo tournaments, pretty impressive stats. Yeah, I think it's very much clear that he's here to do some damage. And we have 1 runner left. I wonder who it's gonna be. I think the chances that it's Sheriff might be high, but I don't want to jinx it so people don't say it's rigged. So who knows? Could be anyone. So let's have the wheel decide on it. Group D for Sheriff. What a surprise! It is Sheriff in D. Let's go. Not rigged, but I said it already. Probably the biggest glow up in the seeding this year, going from out in the group stage, winning 1 race last year, and you know, being the last seed or 20th seed in last year's tournament, to now averaging a 22-19 in the seeding. Yeah, cutting it down by 27 minutes, which is crazy, and being in pot 1. So yeah, absolutely impressive. I think showcase, and I'm very, very curious what he can do as well in terms of damage this year. Hey, there we are. We got the board. We got our groups. So we're gonna be filling this out basically as we go along, and well, I mean, for now it's not very interesting. It's just everyone from pot 1 was seeded into a group. I think we're gonna be very much quickly advanced to group or pot 2, which also has a lot of very interesting people in it. There we have it. I think a lot of names that you are probably familiar with from Bingo tournaments, and then maybe 1 name that you're familiar with but not from Bingo. So I'm very, very curious about what all of those people can do as well. A lot of Polish in this group. But we do have Pekine, who's obviously our glitchless champion, incredibly good at HP2 in general, leading this pot here in seed 5. Then we have Imek, who's returning once again with a very strong seeding from, I mean, he's been in several Bingo tournaments, always did pretty well. I think we'll see what his furthest was, I think quarterfinal. So a force to be reckoned with, always good in the group stage and in lockout. Sam returns in seed 7 again, same as last year, funnily enough. So Canada represented once more in the second pot. I think since he's the triple world record holder in Bingo, doesn't need too much more introduction, gonna be a pretty strong component. And then yeah, Petrak, as I said already, I think the most interesting runner from pot 2 and maybe most unexpected, because obviously if you follow HP3 speedrunning, he's an absolute god at that game, and now branching out into HP2 Bingo as well, and already in the first tournament and first seeding up into seed 8, I think is pretty damn important, impressive. Important as well. It might be important. We'll see how the draw goes. Very, very, very cool. And we have our second board here with those Forerunners. And I think we're just gonna spin it. Who is gonna join Beaver in Group A? Group 1, whatever. I think A. Which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. People told me like it's maybe not bad to be with Beaver because at least you don't have to play him in the playouts. But that fate, oh, it is the Double Canada. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It is the Canadian group coming through already. How high were the chances? I swear this is not rigged. I swear on everything. Well, that's going to be interesting. The very polite matchup is going to happen. Well, let's take a look at Sam's achievements first of all, though. We have him obviously running since last year, where he kind of joined the Bingo Tournament sort of out of the blue, and did very well in it. Went out in only the round of 16, so made it through groups pretty well. And once again got a strong seeding. And I'm very curious what he can do during this year's tournament. So that leaves us, though, with 2 Polish and 1 French. And it's gonna be the question of who's gonna join Group B, which currently is, with Handels as the group leader or group header. So we'll find out now. It's gonna be a lot of blue, a lot of yellow, and looks like it's gonna be IMEG very barely. So we have the Czech-Polish matchup. That I'm genuinely very curious about. I feel like IMEG and Handel are gonna be that's gonna be a pretty impressive match. I feel like I expect a very close fight because again, IMEG I feel like is even better in lockout than he is in triple bingo. So we could be having a pretty close match here. Improved a lot in triple to get like a very good seed in pot 2 this year. Obviously has a couple of Chungus records under his belt, is very good at HP2 in general, and always a very strong contender. Last year out in group stage is a little bit misleading, by the way, because he couldn't play because he didn't have time. But, he was still technically out in the group stage, but he would have made it out if he would have had time to play in the knockout stage. So, yeah, I expect him to continue his performance like in 22 and 23 and get at the very least out of the groups. But we'll see what happens. And we have 2 more people. Next one is gonna join Luzak. So our seed 1, which is terrifying, and it's either gonna be Petrak in his first ever bingo tournament, or it's gonna be Pekan, who is preaching to everything that it's not him, I think. And it looks like the praging worked, and it's gonna be Petrak. It is the Polish group. We have the Canadian group and the Polish group. That's gonna be a fun match, but that is not an easy group to land in. Like, damn. That is gonna be a cool match, though. I'm very much looking forward to it. And of course, I also present you Petrak, who obviously doesn't have too much in terms of statistics for bingo yet, because it's his first tournament, which again makes seed 8 even more impressive. If I would list all the HP3 accomplishments, then this page would be full. So we'll see if he adds some bingo to that legacy as well. And then, for completion's sake, I'm curious who ends up in Group D with Scherf in the Kappa Pride group, I guess. I wonder. I wonder who it's gonna be. Looks like it's Pekan. What a big surprise. So that is interesting because that makes it our seed 4, our seed 5 joining our seed 4 basically, with Pekan and Scherf playing each other in the group stage, which is, well, technically the closest matchup that we can get. Obviously, well, you guys probably know Pekan, made himself a big name in the HP speedrunning scene, a lot of world records, a lot of glitchless stuff, a lot of CEs, very good bingo seeding. Last year, already got to the quarterfinals in his first tournament, so yeah, I think we only go up from here. And I'm very, very curious how this year's gonna go for him. And since we've drawn everyone from pot 2 into their respective groups, I mean, we've kept track, but we can quickly look at them again just to have a bit of an overview, because why not? We might as well. Yeah, but we have the Canadian group, we have Handel and IMEC, then we have the Polish group, and then Scherf and Pekin in Group D. Let's take a look at pot 3, I would say, because is there potentially a possibility to continue the Polish group? I'm honestly not entirely sure, but let's find out, because we have our pot 3 here, and we don't see any Polish flags, and we also don't see any Canadian flags, which is unfortunate. So our nations groups will have to be destroyed here. But this is an interesting pot. This pot has a bit of a range in terms of their seeding times. There's a bit of a gap, I think, between my seed 10 and then Dino seed 11. Not too much, but a couple of minutes. So it's a sort of a bit of a divided spot. But yeah, well, in order, we have Portal in pot 3, which is, I mean, probably unexpected for most, which does absolutely show how stacked this pot is, or how stacked this tournament is. Because Portal, if you've seen the previous years, always one of the people to look out for to do some damage in the tournament and potentially make it all the way to the finals or even further. And we'll see how I can do it this year, but I know he's practiced a lot, I know he's motivated, so I have some high hopes. Then we also have this Nixxo guy, and well, I don't have too much to add to my seeding performance. I don't feel like I played that poorly. I've even improved, but everyone else has gotten very, very fast. So I guess I'll take a 10th, you know. I'm a bit terrified about the group I'm gonna get into. I'm not very happy to be in that seed because I was seed 4 last year. But I promise you guys, I may be old and slow, but I'm still here to play some lockout, and I'm still here to get something done and to do some damage. So we'll see how well that's gonna work. And then we have the 2 Brits. We have Dino and Jamie. You might be a bit confused that one has the UK flag and one has the English flag, but I went purely with what they have on speedrun.com, so it might look a bit weird seeing them next to each other. But yeah, we have Dino in 11th seed, one of the, you know, sort of almost tournament OGs. He's been, actually no, I think he's only been in 3, but he's been in quite a few bingo tournaments, same as Jamie. Jamie never wants to be here, you know, that's at least the running joke. But they both had a pretty good seeding. I feel like making it in pot 3 is not an easy feat. And I think they're both also looking to do some damage and cannot be underestimated at all. Like pot 3, you'll see why it's actually very impressive when we look at pot 4, because there might be some surprises in there. Let me put it that way. But I've yapped long enough. We have made it to pot 3. And we're gonna draw out of this. Someone has to join the Canadian group. Reigning champion Beaver and fellow Canadian reigning triple bingo world record holder, Sam. Not necessarily a place you want to be in. Definitely means there's gonna be some tough matches ahead. And it is gonna be me. Joining the Canadian group. I mean, oi. I'm looking forward to those matches, I have to say. But that is not necessarily an easy feat. I accept the challenge. I will not be dropping out. We'll see. I think they're going to be at least interesting matches. We do have myself here, yay. I don't want to yap about myself too much because that's kind of weird, to be completely honest. I did very well last year. I had tournaments where I did very poorly. I had tournaments where I did very well. I think it really depends how well I'm gonna do. I'll try my hardest to at least make it out of groups, I suppose. Yeah, at least dodging Beaver in the playoffs if I would make it out. That's kinda true. Well, that was fun. Let's see who joins the Handel and IMEC group in Group B. Which is, I mean, no matter which group you join, honestly, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be tough. And it's gonna be even tougher now with Portal. Oh my god. Oh, that is a group. That is a beginning of a group. Holy shit. I honestly, I feel like between those three, the matches can go either way. Like, again, they're in 3 different seeding pots just because the seeding was so tight. But I feel like it can go either way for them. Well, let's take a look at his stats, because there's quite an impressive resume in bingo tournaments as well. Because he has taken part in a couple, went 10-5 in matches. Kind of almost always made it to the quarterfinals, I feel like, which is honestly very impressive. I don't think there was a tournament where he didn't make it to the quarterfinals. And I think that's a resume not a lot of people can show off, apart from like maybe Beaver. But we'll see what he's gonna do this year, and even getting out of the groups is not gonna be super easy. Yeah, again, as I said, I think this is too close to call. I feel like all 3 are gonna be so close together, and I do not want to make any predictions at this point. Now we get to the Luzak group. This is the, for now, full Polish group, Luzak and Petrak in Group C. And they're gonna be joined by a Brit, either Dino or Jamie, which, I mean, on paper, I suppose, looking at the seeding times, are probably the 2 you would want in your group, just on paper. So it looks to be Dino, and that will put Jamie into Group 5. Let's take a look at Dino as well, because once again, not someone to be underestimated, even though his bingo resume does not look the greatest on paper, going 1-7, so only picking up 1 win so far. But he made it out of groups in 2023 into the round of 16, which is definitely not an easy feat. And I think this year he's back stronger than ever, with a way better seeding score than ever before. So I have the feeling that we do not count him out here. And then, well, who can it be? Anyone could make it into Group D. Nice rhyme, actually. I'm impressed with myself, almost. But we do have, after Dino also returning back to bingo, which I'm very happy about as well, we also have Jamie returning back to bingo, totally against his will. And he will be in this Group D with Sheriff and Pekine. So that's an interesting one. It's gonna be 4th, 5th, and then, what is it? 12th seed. So that's a big gap in seeds, which technically, I guess, is I don't know, is that a good or a bad sign? I'm not entirely sure. I still expect some exciting matches in this. It's definitely an interesting group so far, with Jamie joining in. Also with a couple of mixed performances, I think is fair to say, in bingo tournaments, but also made it out of groups in 23. Once again, not at all an easy feat. Last year, unfortunately, was not quite making it. It was the very close group with, I think, Jamie, Sheriff, and Miney fighting to make it out, and they were all like tied up, and was really close in the end, and then Miney made it. But yeah, this year, I think Jamie has a good chance to make it out again, and I think he really would like to. So we'll see what happens in the group stage. 3 people, yeah, the top 3 makes it out to the knockout stage. That's how the group stage works. So on paper, which I doubt is gonna be how it's gonna end, because it's never how it is on paper, but on paper, like, I guess the people we see now are the favorites to make it out, the top 3 seeds of every group. But there's also still Flo, so and other people that are also very good at bingo, and I think there's a lot of ways that this can go towards 4th seeded or 4th pot and 5th pot as well. But for now, those are our groups. I mean, we talked about them quite a bit, but yeah, now I think we're gonna go to one of maybe the most important draws. Wait, actually, before we go to one of the maybe most important draws, who's even in this seeding pot? Can't skip out on that part, because this is another interesting one. Because, I mean, when you see this, there is probably a name you don't necessarily expect in there. Because it's Flo, and we're not entirely sure how he ended up in this pot. But I guess his triple bingos are they just didn't go very well. obviously, I think it goes without saying that he is a lot better at Lockout. I mean, he made it to the finals last year. And he's very good at the game in general. So I feel like whatever group he gets in is going to be massively disrupted. There's also, there's a big gap again between, I think, Flo and Coney, basically. So first seed in this group and last seed. So this can really make some big changes in how the groups are going to play out. And we do have Misha in the 14th seed, which in my opinion is a pretty dang good position for the first glitched bingo tournament. One of the people, and you get to hear this a couple more times as we go on with pot 5 as well, but one of the people that played in the glitchless bingo tournament, the Russian glitchless bingo tournament, so definitely has some experience with being under pressure, doing some bingo bongoing, and should not be counted out. Neither should be Skillet, who improved massively once again. Last year he was last seed, 21st. We don't even have 21 seats this year because we made it 20 people basically for this tournament now. But definitely very, very solid improvement in triple, and I expect the same in Lockout. And then Coney in 16th, which is another kind of... It's almost like Flo, because if you remember last year, Coney made it to quarterfinals, tearing through people like Samot, for example, in the round of 16. So absolutely not to be underestimated in Lockout either, and potentially also a bit in a lower pot than he maybe should be in. But let's do this draw. This is gonna be very important, I suppose. We're gonna have anyone or someone of those people join Group A. As a reminder, it's Beaver, Samot, and myself in there for now. So who is gonna join us? Who's gonna make this group potentially even more difficult, most likely? And who's gonna battle to make it out, of course, with the rest of us? And it looks to be Misha, I think. I don't think it's gonna roll further onto Flo. So that will be interesting to see, because once again, Misha has some experience with bingo tournaments and has some experience with being under pressure and played some pretty good seeding matches as well. I think played all of them as the only person and got to a 30.02 average, which is really not bad at all, especially for only running for, a bit more than a year. So we'll find out what he can do in that group, if he can make it out. I guess it's gonna be a fight for sure. Like, I am not confident. I think it's gonna be difficult to beat anyone in this tournament, to be completely honest. Yeah, well, let's take a look. Who of the remaining 3 is gonna join Group B? Handel, Imek, and Portal, which I think is already a really tough group. So if we get Flo in here, that would be one hell of a battle royal. It looks to be Skillet though, and I do feel a little bit bad for him. That is a tough spot to be in. That is a tough spot to be in a group with 3 people that are I mean, to be fair, there's no people that are slow on the first 3 pots, really. But I think that is a pretty rough group. Yeah, it's the Slavic group, sort of. So that's pretty interesting. So far, we have a Czech, a Polish, a Bulgarian, and a Russian in there. So, at least I think they're gonna have a chill time racing. But it is a bit of a rough group for Skillet. I'm still gonna introduce him real quick though, because it is a second bingo tournament after again being seed 21 last year, not making it out of group stage, but picking up a win, which I think. As last seed last year, that kind of already showed his potential, and that he is definitely not to be overlooked, And this year he's improved once more, and I think he can do some damage. So I wouldn't count him out, even though this is a tough group to get into. Wow, almost a 23-minute improvement in seeding. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Well, we still have Flo in there, and we still have Coney in there. In my opinion, probably... at least when it comes to Lockout, 2 people that should not be in this pot. So whoever gets into C and D, they're gonna definitely shake up the group. So this is Luzak, Pietrek, and Dino's group. And they're gonna get... Oh, this is gonna be so close! It's Flo! There's gonna be Flo in that group. Oi, oi, oi. That is gonna be interesting though. Luzak, Pietrek, Dino, and Flo. That was obviously... It had to happen, you know. Flo had to get into one of the groups. Some people say he smurfs the seeding. But interesting. Interesting group. We'll take a look at his resume. I mean, I don't have to add much. Interestingly enough, I found that fun fact while I was like creating those info cards. Flo is the person that has played by far, well not by far, but who's played the most matches in bingo tournaments, at least in the, you know, the ones that I host, out of all people. Like the second person would be Beaver with 25 matches, and Flo gets to a 28. So I guess on paper, most experience from everyone. And of course, I mean, yeah, the world records, they speak for themselves. Everyone knows he's fast. He got second in 2020, which I completely forgot about, to be completely honest. That was the first bingo tournament. And then got second in 2024 again. I think out in quarterfinals in 23 or something, but consistent, very, very impressive performances. Not the greatest seeding, but still better than last year. But yeah, Giga Flo all around, I think is fair to say. And yeah, well, we once again have the great situation to have Coney left. I have the feeling he's gonna grow into Group D, but let's spin the wheel anyways. It's gonna be Coney! Who would have seen that coming? The benevolent wheel has chosen him indeed. Going into Group D, another good improvement actually, of 7 minutes in the seeding. That is not terrible, but once again, what I think is more noteworthy is the performance in the last tournament. Even though technically going 3-3, I think he was one of the lowest seeds as of the tournament and made it out of the group stage and even to the quarterfinals. Oh, this is wrong. Sorry, this says out in round of 16. I made a mistake there. That is not true. Coney actually making it to the quarterfinals. Ignore that. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, again, I think very impressive runner. Also very good at the game, as the CE World Records show. And not all of that is low cast, before someone says that. So I'm very, very curious. Definitely not an easy person to deal with in a group, I feel like. So I'm not sure, of course, what Sheriff Pecan and Jamie think about it. But I have the feeling that there is a chance for some upsets in this group as well. And yeah, very interesting to see those. I think in all of those groups, the fourth seed can definitely make a difference, and can definitely cause some trouble for the the other four people, the 3 people that we know, and the 1 person that we have to determine on now, because we have one last pot, and then the fun is unfortunately over already. We have our pot 5, and we see more Russian flags, because we have more participants of the glitchless bingo tournament that was hosted by none other than Chips, by the way, who you got to see play earlier, who won the playoff match now with Nadia, which gives Chips the position in the tournament, of course, as our C20. And yeah, apart from that, we also have Diesel. I hope I pronounce his name correct. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not fully sure, so correct me if I don't say it right. Who also played in the glitchless Russian bingo tournament, but who's also running HP2 for quite a bit longer, actually. So gonna be interesting to see. Mantis, our very own creator of the bingo counting tool, so I cannot praise him more than enough. Diesel, okay, Diesel works, that makes sense. Yeah, made it so much easier for the counters to track stuff during the matches and to make it so we do not have goals marked wrong. Miney, of course, our statistician, is that a word? But has been feeding me a lot of the seeding times during this. Also, obviously, you know, from previous bingo tournaments, and returns, got out of groups last time, probably is looking to do that again. Not gonna be easy, I think, no matter what group we get in here, but I'm gonna be curious to see what happens. A lot of East Europeans in this tournament. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. It's kind of cool though. I like it. And then yeah, Chips, we've already seen him play. Played very well today. did very, very okay in the seeding match. Did, you know, a lot of cool strats. Definitely knows his bingo. And, you know, it's nice to have him here. As the host of the glitchless bingo tournament, it's nice to have him in the glitched version as well. But enough yapping. Let's go and draw our final 4 people into our groups. We start with A. It's, once again, as a reminder, the one with Beaver, Samot, Nixxo, whoever that is, and Misha. There could be a double Russian matchup in here. Yeah, Glitchless Bingo is very cool. I've watched some of the matches, and yeah, I think Chips probably does another one, hopefully. So that might be worth looking into and joining for people as well. And speaking of Chips, he is gonna be the first to be picked by the wheel here going into Group A. So we do have the Russian matchup. We do have Misha versus Chips, which I do not fully know if that's a rematch from the Glitchless Bingo tournament. I have the feeling it is, but I could also be wrong. I feel like you guys might have played, but correct me if I'm wrong. But that's going to be very interesting to see. And then, of course, against the rest of the group, we'll see how they get stacked up. Yeah, that's true. I'm surrounded by 2 Canadians and then 2 Russians. And Chips won during the Glitchless tournament, I see. So that's going to be very interesting to see. But before we go to the next draw, of course, we'll have Chips, you know, for now, relatively short resume in here as well. I guess that's also the time to tell everyone that I have only taken like the glitch tournaments into account for those statistics. So for glitch tournaments, no stats yet, but that is gonna change this year now that he's made it into the tournament, which I'm very happy about. I am the odd one out in that group, I think so too. I'm having a bad feeling about this, but we'll find out. Anyways, we have 3 more people to put into groups. Who is gonna join Group B? Handel, IMEC, Portal, and Skillet, which I think is once again a rough one. I feel like that's the most brutal one so far. And it's Diesel, I think. Or not? This is so close. Nope, it is Diesel, but like very, very barely. By like, I don't know, nothing. Not even a millimeter. And that is, in my opinion, very interesting because that makes this group even more difficult. It is a full Slavic group as well, that's very true. But since he is the highest seed out of this group, out of this pot, that definitely doesn't make it easier for Group B. And yeah, that also means we will have another Russian matchup in Group B. And yeah, what the hell, that's gonna be a cool group. I think very, very much stacked. Very difficult for anyone to make it out of this, I feel like. Definitely looking forward to this. A lot of matches that I expect to be very, very close. A grinder group, yup. Oh, and Skillet and Diesel played in Glitches Bingo too. Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. So I guess they know each other as well. Again, I can keep the resume for now short. In glitch tournaments, nothing yet. But I'm happy that this year that is gonna change. So, we have 2 people left, Miney and Mantis, the 2 M's. Probably getting nervous now, I can kind of imagine. One of them is gonna join Luzak, Pitrak, Dino, and Flo, and the other one's gonna join Sherf, Pika, and Jamie, and Coney. If Miney goes into Group D, that is a very British group. But let's see what's gonna happen. We have one more kind of important wheel spin. The last one is just gonna be for anti-rigging purposes, I suppose. And we will get Mantis in Group C, so we do have the British Group D. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Well, I am very much looking forward. I have a couple of things to say about all of those, but let's start with Mantis in Group C. Who is gonna join, I think, a pretty competitive one. This is very interesting as well. I am not sure who I would favor in this. Like, obviously, Luzak, we have to expect, makes it out of groups, right? But then we have, like, Flo, who is very good in some days and throwing in other days. And we have Petrak, who we don't know how he plays in Lockout yet. We have Dino, who, you know, has done some good runs, but also has lost a couple of times in Lockout. And then Mantis as well, kind of the same last year. I'll show his statistics real quick. because he was in the 6-people group with Skillet last year. And then he did pick up 2 wins, but still sadly did not make it out of the group stage. So a bit of a mixed bag, but I feel like definitely someone who can win some matches. So honestly, I feel like it's going to be a group that is very interesting, where honestly anyone can make it out, even the lowest seed on paper. Well, and that leaves us to Miney and a very interesting last group, because people pointed it out already. It is close to the same group as last year, because we have Miney, Jamie, and Sherv in the same group again. So it's the triple British who last year fought over getting out of the groups, all on 1 win, I think. And then I don't even remember how Miney got out. I think on goal difference. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, I feel like Jamie versus Miney does happen like every single tournament. So I guess that's kind of cool. Maybe RNG is not quite that random. Oh, and then Pecan took you out in round of 16. So I guess that matchup also keeps on happening. Very interesting. That is that is definitely very, very interesting. I will show you, of course, Miney as well. In the info card. Interestingly enough, this 1 win last tournament was incredibly important to make it out of groups, which is really cool. And I think, yeah, hopefully, I mean, that's a good thing. For lockout, the loadless timer does not matter, not as much as for the triple one. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see those rematches again. I'm having the feeling that it's going to be at least very, very fun matches to see. Miney's 3rd bingo tournament, by the way, which is pretty cool. So already sort of a veteran at this, which can definitely be an advantage. But honestly, in this group, it's kind of a group filled with veterans. Because, every one of those has at least 1 tournament under their belts already. So no one should get too stressed by the lockout shenanigans, by the pressure. People should have a grasp on it, of course. But yeah, that is our groups. Very interesting ones. I'm happy with the draw this year, even though for me, it's going to be a fight for sure. But I think those are some exciting groups. I like how they're themed after countries, kind of. Like, it feels like the wheel was a bit biased. Like, it really grouped people of the same countries together. Yeah, I've played Beaver countless times, so it's gonna be a nice rematch. I wanted to play Sam last year, I didn't get around to, so I'm happy that that's gonna happen. And then Misha and Chips, I'm also very much looking forward to as opponents. Being, first time in those kind of tournaments. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. So I hope everyone's happy with their groups. I had no influence. If you're not happy, then skew wheeldecide.com, because I have no influence on this. But I do think we have some good matches coming, so even if someone thinks their group is too tough, at least it's gonna be fun, am I right? Cool. Yeah, I think that's our draw. I think that's really all I can say about this. Thank you so much for watching this today, though. This day was planned to be a bit longer. But since, unfortunately, Human had the tech issues and couldn't play today, we are kind of done now, which is okay. I enjoyed this day still. It was a very nice, day 0 of the tournament, sort of.